Alright, I'm waiting for a while.
You must be the ones tasked by the Academia with renovating Aru?
That's right. Good afternoon. I'm Kave, and these two are Termezi and Naisaburi.
I know.
I hate them. Come and introduce yourself.
He's so rude, dude. I almost called him a Naxa. Although El Haytham and Kave, I know they're supposed to be lovers, right? They look like brothers. Is that crazy?
Before.
They could be related.
This is Thoth, the Ibis King, and everyone knows these two. Afternoon, gentlemen.
Why is that so funny?
Only ever
But casually.
seen these two in murals.
Ah, the paintings in the temple. They show us chatting, playing cards, playing chess. Precisely the activities we most enjoy, funnily enough.
Yu-Gi-Oh type beat.
No, only you enjoy playing chess. We were just humoring you.
I wouldn't go that far.
Back to the matter at hand. A preliminary assessment by the Academia indicates that this project requires expertise in various disciplines, including the deciphering of ancient texts, mechanical engineering, the restoration of ancient ruins, and elemental theory.
When you say who's this handsome fella, which one are you talking about? You talking about the goat, the bird, or the crocodile? Which one do you like? Yo, what up, JP? Welcome in. You said that Ludwig class, Loki inspiring. Yo, which one? You know, the first one they did, that kind of went viral. The people were talking about was he just. It's a video he made a while ago that I followed the instructions on to help my own YouTube channel. Like I think it's always been good advice, and I think it's still good advice. But yeah, that video is fire. I remember seeing that thinking, interesting ideas. About the one in the orange box? Huh? My brain's too slow today. My brain's too slow.
Most capable minds in their respective fields are here before you. If there are no objections, we'd like to begin our work.
Oh, me. I'm in an orange box. I'm not looking at myself on the camera. I was looking at the game. I'm in an orange box. Yeah, I was like, wait, this is some big brain joke, but I can't think about it. Because I'm not looking at OBS. I completely forgot I'm in a little orange box. Yeah, that's funny as hell. That's really funny. Every time Stream University happens, it's always inspiring. No, I agree. That's fact. Yeah, Asian had a really good class as well. I only saw one of his though. I didn't get to see them all. 3 handsome men plus Al Haytham and Kave. Alright. Okay, Muffin. Not you two.
The artisans who built Aru for Al-Ahmar gave their very lives to create this splendid work. Follow their example by giving your utmost devotion to this project.
I didn't know that. We'll do our best, of course, but we certainly won't be sacrificing our lives.
I like his little chest piece still. Kind of fire.
Such brazen words. Humans these days are a far cry from their ancestors. What little respect you show for King Deshret.
No, that's not what he meant. Please don't mind him.
He got so scared.
Sentiments, just not your, penchant for hyperbole. Assuming that's what you were going for?
I just think it's important to manage expectations.
Sounds like Sonic the Hedgehog. I said this
We
before.
simply can't sacrifice our lives to the gods on completion of the project like people in the legends of old.
Why is... Am I the only one that feels like Al Haytham sounds like Sonic the Hedgehog? My high school classmate won the NBA Summer League Championship as a starter on the Warriors. What the hell? That's kind of crazy.
Here's a first draft of the project proposal for your perusal. Please let us know if you have any requests.
You think they'd kill it on the catwalk? I really think they would.
Normally, I'd have made it look a lot more visually appealing, but we were really pressed for time on this occasion. I hope you'll forgive me if it's a little rough around the edges.
Naturally.
This man loves it naturally. I wonder what like the Japanese like equivalent is.
This meager display of respect sufficient. I suppose I can consider agreeing to their proposal.
Why are you so preoccupied with the ostentatious displays of respect to Al-Ahmar? We should be trying to make things easy for them. You never know. We might have to rely on these young people to look after us in our old age.
Exactly.
Are you not in old age now?
This is Aru's mainframe. Be reminded to use it with great caution.
We certainly will. Thank you for your assistance.
You may attempt to lay out punishment should you so desire, though I'm afraid it would be futile. You and I both know that certain components of Aru can only be operated by humans.
King Deshret always believed in humanity. Still, the reason that Aru's modules are designed that way is not so much because he trusted them.
He trusted you less.
He was wary of you.
Is that true? No wonder human artisans helped to build Aru then. He actually
interesting.
required human assistance to create his greatest work.
Naturally.
This guy.
Have you noticed that the Goat King keeps giving superficial responses?
Yeah,
Like he's just
naturally.
going through the motions and leaving the real debate to his colleagues.
He understands the art of perfunctory speech. That's what earned him his position as the Minister of Ministers. It seems the rumors about King Deshret being a poor judge of character are baseless after all.
Wait, what? Wait, Strike, what? Do you have a link to the ad? Maybe I'll check it out later. Would you post it in Discord?
Excuse me for being blunt, but it sounds suspiciously like you're putting yourself on a pedestal and mocking me.
You're mistaken. And while there's nothing strictly wrong with making every conversation about yourself,
Who voices out
it's
hateful?
not exactly a positive tendency either.
He could definitely be Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, if he just lightened it up a little bit. Yo. Nazi Tasha. Yo, in another world, you could be Sonic the Hedgehog, bro. It's kind of crazy.
You? Whatever. I knew it'd be like this working with you. All right, let me past. I need to look at this console.
He's Yosuke? Oh, he's playing Yosuke in P4 Revival.
It's your job to activate it after all. Let's begin.
He could be
Everyone,
Sonic. It's
please proceed with the
cooking me.
external checks and preparations as per the procedures outlined in the engineering plan.
Oh, he's playing you. Oh yeah, gray haired protagonist. That makes sense.
Hello there,
Oh,
youngsters.
did he just Obi-Wan Kenobi me? Did that fool just... Hello there. Did he really... Alright.
Whoa, the Ibis King came to life.
What do you mean, came to life? I've been alive the whole time.
I mean, that's fair.
You did say we could start our research, right? Are you having second thoughts now?
I've reviewed the proposal. The work you're planning to carry out on this grand device is ambitious in its scope. You have ample confidence in your abilities, I take it?
Naturally.
I wouldn't say I'm feeling hugely confident, but given how bad things are, I'd rather at least try something than sit around waiting to die.
You are the top scholars of your day. I trust you are aware that there are countless links between Aru and the Akasha.
Aru and the Akasha? But I thought the Akasha was the Academia's greatest technological accomplishment, created years ago by the Dendro Archon to help her people access knowledge.
Well, how can that be the Academia's accomplishment if the Dendro Archon created it?
And you too? Do you not know either?
Like, how would that even...
You've read the instruction manual, right? You tell them.
An instruction manual? The Akasha has an instruction manual? The Dendro Archon is a kind and thoughtful god indeed.
It used to sit on a shelf in the corner at the House of Dana. Not the most popular read. If the
Imagine
manual
taking your
was
time to do that, no one cared.
Aru was in fact the original inspiration for the Akasha system.
What? But there are so few records about Aru anywhere. And practically none of the scientific expeditions into the desert had anything to do with it.
Ah, but this is something you could not possibly have known. You may have heard many stories about the desert, but what is the most important aspect of history?
Aspect.
Consider this a quiz.
Pronunciations.
Anyone from Vahumana present?
Yo, what did you get in your drops? Nice try.
I'm from Vahumana. It's, well, veracity.
Precisely. And a large part of veracity is the chronological order in which events occur. I may as well tell you. In the beginning, Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers, descended upon Sumeru. The glory of the heaven was within her. She brought life, oases, and knowledge to this land. Then she created the Jinn, enlightened them, and ordered them to serve her. Two other gods also walked upon this land where wisdom flowed in abundance, and the three met beneath the great green trees.
Sounds wholesome.
It was the first and greatest alliance. We should speak with reverence of this covenant between the three, which transcended both time and life. For they promised that in Sumeru, wisdom would be shared with all.
That's how they came to be known as such.
All the great changes in Sumeru's history began with the goddess of flowers. For King Deshret's sake, she pried into the secrets of Celestia, and for this was burned to ashes by the flames of wrath.
There's also on YouTube a vocal game orchestra who did a thing that if the stages of Sonic 2 had wait, what? Hilltop Zone sounds like a country song, both English and Japanese. You guys know I'm not really the hugest fan of country music in general, but I don't know if that's changing. It's just probably the form of music I actively listen to least. I just have childhood trauma of country music, you know?
So grieved was King Deshret by her passing that he lost all interest in state affairs and devoted himself instead to the knowledge that she had brought back. It was after learning of the technology from that floating island in the sky that he first conceived of Aru. And so, the Akasha was inspired by Aru, while the basis for Aru itself came from Celestia's technology.
Well, if the two share a common technological origin, then connecting one system to the other is an entirely feasible idea.
Unbelievable. Have you no reverence at all for celestial technology?
No, I do, but there's no time for that. The schedule is too tight. Blame it on the deadline.
Blame it on the deadline.
Perhaps you could try coming up with our cutoff dates.
You know what it's like having to turn around 5 different drafts in one day?
What is this image? That's so funny.
Worst enemy.
Yeah, also, Sir Ibis King, you don't plan on getting directly involved at all, do you?
Yes, well, you strike us more as having come to give a popular science lecture. Or, wait, does this count as more of a first-hand witness statement?
Neither. Anyway, this sounds like far too much work for me.
Understandable.
Still, if Aru is so powerful, why didn't King Deshret use it for more ambitious ends?
Because it was never fully completed. King Deshret had grand plans, but he perished before they could come to fruition. In the beginning, his wish was to create something that could rival the very world itself.
That sounds
The
insane.
Lord of Flowers sacrificed everything for that ambition. What he desired, she bestowed. And thus was knowledge brought into the world.
I was gonna say he picked that lizard up like a cat.
Had to be honored with the most splendid of monuments, or King Deshret would surely have deemed it a grave injustice. And that monument, built from knowledge and technology, etched with a sacrificial and courageous love, even in its unfinished form, it deserves to be treasured. At that time, King Deshret said the following to the Lord of Dendro. Since we share an eternal covenant, I shall never be your enemy.
Okay.
Hence, the fruit of wisdom from the heavens is not to be devoured. Remember, it is not that I lack the power to become the enemy of wisdom. Yet you and she have taught me much and shown me kindness. For this, I cherish you both. In the end, Aru was only used to store a portion of the souls. It was but a primitive form of the masterwork the king had envisaged. His final hope for Aru was to return to the past, when she yet lived.
So the point you're making is, King Deshret was both powerful and ambitious, and he only ceased his imperious ways out of affection for the goddess of flowers and the Dendro Archon.
Kind of cute.
You could see this as an act of mercy, but you could also see it as the sentiments that lay between these three gods placing constraints on him. This was, after all, the foundation of the alliance between them.
This explains why Aru was both a prison and a monument, and why the answer to the three questions was time.
You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all manner of misfortune. This is as true for gods as it is for humans.
That makes sense,
Love
though.
is the same. It is both a prison and a monument.
Are you talking directly to those
All
two?
right, let us pause the story here for now. Seeing as you've been so diligent, I'll offer a little help. Who's in charge again? Is it you two?
Ah, yes, me and him.
Now then, close your eyes. Wisdom hides in the space between the tangible and the intangible. It is to convey the incommunicable through the simplest of mediums. By the power of King Deshret, I shall grant you a glimpse
You're about to get a vision like
of
Raven
unseen
Baxter.
secrets that lie at the threshold of existence.
Where did this come from? Is it a new mechanism?
It looks more like some form of externalized information. You've rendered it visible?
Just as the Akasha allows you to access a greater range of knowledge, the power of our king permits one to perceive ingenuities that do not belong to this world.
Oh?
This is no ordinary mechanism. It reflects the internal structure of Aru. Whether you choose to increase or decrease, keep or discard. Come, use these to achieve the outcome you desire.
Looks mechanical to me. Better let me handle it, just in case. But wait, how do I get up there?
Turn around.
So that's where the elevator is.
Uh-oh. I wonder, is the Torres kind of magic also like Outlander technology, or what am I actually doing? This is in the way. Ah. No. This is not quite what I thought. Ah. That's how it works. Alright, now you're caught. Then it'll go over here. Well, that was a mistake. What have I done? Alright, let's see how it moves. And if I do actually understand it correctly. Yo! Jordinio, thank you for the 107 months.
Were used to record
Tormentor.
important information in the ancient desert civilization. Hey, Alhaitham, there's some writing here I'll need you to decipher.
Thoughts on Doomsday trailer? It does look very interesting. Gambit versus Shang-Chi kind of highlight to me. I'm not gonna lie, that does look extremely fire. I don't like Cyclops, but his little scene was cool too. I thought when I saw Mjolnir, I was like, is that Cap? And it was Thor holding it, and then he passed it to Cap, and it made me laugh. But yeah, I thought overall it was pretty fire. Pretty fire. Kind of forgot about the Fantastic Four movie. I don't really think about it often, but like when I see people bring it up, I'm like, ah, yeah. Like I think about the Fantastic Four as characters often, but just not that movie, I guess.
I've sent it to your screen. Do you see it?
Got it. It's a little blurry, but I should manage.
Take a look and tell me what it says. Oh, and I'll send any other similar text directly to you from now on.
Let's start with this one. It's a variant of an older script. Herein lie verses written for the Yellow Sands. Looks like cultural information from the age of King Deshret.
If so, I suggest you delete it.
Oh,
Words thrown together merely for fun. I had no idea Aru kept a record of this.
Well,
why should we delete
as
it?
long as you're certain that this is strictly private information.
Oh, it really
That's
is, huh?
It is unimportant.
All right, well, I guess I'll start now.
Oh, you know what's actually crazy that I almost forgot about? Yo, Splatoon Raiders is this week, by the way, gang. Isn't that insane? This might be a mistake, but that's okay. It's not okay, I lied. You're still considering if you should get it? That's valid. I mean, I will be playing if you're all trying to play. Bum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. Can I not turn this? It's here, isn't it? This could be a mistake. This might be a mistake. We'll see. Not a mistake, I think. Right? It's not a mistake. Good. Unless it is.
Found some more. Sending them over to you now.
These are all reports about the Gurubad conflict.
Can we delete them?
I'd say so. Most of this information has already been archived anyway.
Fair enough. There was a moth on the tree for a sec.
What if there are details in there that Vahumana missed? What are we supposed to do if they come after us in the future?
They'll just have to live with it. If we don't resolve these issues now, there won't even be an academia in the future, let alone a Vahumana Darshan.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, done.
I bet he hated admitting
There's
that.
some other similar monuments nearby. I'll check them out.
Let's go, Cave. Da, 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 da. Oh, okay. Well, that was silly. Didn't know that was going to happen, did I? Is this still moving? It's not? That's kind of funny. Wait, what? Release him. Yeah, because there was nowhere for it to go to. This makes sense. Oh, you have to do it like that, though? If I move it there and then I go, would it be okay? No, it does. It doesn't follow it? Oh, do I have to time it so that they hit the same time, maybe? Looks like maybe I do. I don't think they will cross over, though. Yeah, that doesn't cross over. What about this one? Fishy, please move. Wait, can I push it directly? Is that what's going on? Is that happening? No, it just goes forward. Now we're good. Open sesame. Still gotta push it though. There you go. What up, Shion? How are you doing? Welcome. One in the chat if you are excited about the new Avengers though.
Another monument.
Hold on.
You're still reading it? How long is it?
It records the development and governance of the Oasis civilization. Most of it concerns the Jinn, but it also contains records left by the artisans who built Aru.
One, I think. You are excited, but you're not sure?
Is it important?
Some of it. There was no way for me to read the whole thing in its entirety, so I had to rely on my intuition to pick the parts worth keeping.
What about the artisans' records? What do they mention?
They're speculations, mostly. For instance, they were wondering how to protect themselves if King Deshret decided to silence them after the construction of Aru was complete.
Sounds like pure mythology to me. Surely that kind
This
of
whole
thing
thing has
didn't
been
really
mythology,
happen.
low-key.
The records do emphasize that this was merely their conjecture based on various myths. Still, the artisans did leave details of their plans to survive, including blueprints for their escape route.
Even that got recorded? Okay, well, I'll make a copy of this first before I delete it.
Is
Ooh.
that truly necessary?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You won't be needing those.
No, the
You're not gonna like
blueprints are
that?
important. I want to keep them as a memento.
Okay. This screen looks genuinely familiar. Doesn't it kind of look like when you start an Archon Quest act and it pops up just blue rather than be kind of like
I
a
think that should just
brown-
about do it.
orangey shade we do get?
It meets the requirements of the contingency plans, so we should be good.
I gotta say, it's the strangest feeling, this cross between reality and the intangible. It's like drifting between life and death, or in and out of a dream, using my own hands to manipulate illusions that are forever out of reach.
Chasing dreams in the most literal sense. Definitely a novel experience.
What happens if my spirit just floats away?
Like a
That
balloon,
won't happen.
like a Paimon.
Anyway, I wouldn't celebrate just yet if I were you. There's likely to be a phase 2 of this project.
All right. I'd better keep my wits about me then.
Jordan, what was the last Marvel movie you saw? Big Tig. He's up there. Also, one sec, gang. Need to do something real quick. There you go. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Guys, best Winnie the Pooh character in chat. Da, 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 da.
My latest design's getting there, but there's still room for improvement. Better make my finishing touches before the deadline creeps up. Where's my key? Not again. The ability to appreciate beauty is an important virtue.
Whoa. Apologies, gang. Doing something a little important real quick. Then we are right back to it. You went out today and treated yourself? What was the weather like? What'd you treat yourself to? That's the real question.
It's good to get out and stretch your legs once in a while. People aren't made to stay cooped up inside all the time.
Okay. Just like that. We are good. Let's get back on it. Sorry for the delay. Wakanda forever. Sora. You say he's the best Winnie the Pooh character? I mean, like, technically been in Winnie the Pooh. Kind of. Yo, bring back the House of Mouse so we can put Sora in it. Why is the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh in my head right now? I actually don't understand why that happened. But it is, though. Got some manga, a bunch of blind blind box stuff, a t-shirt, and some shorts. What manga did you get? That's what I need to know. What have you all been reading lately, if anything? I'm trying to think, other than One Piece, if I have been. Not really, to be honest. Is that Suarez? Welcome in. How are you?
Traveler from afar, do you worry
That's a good voice.
for the fate of Sumeru as well?
Yo, what up, Apollo? Dandadan? I've been hearing some mixed things about the anime for Dandadan recently. So hopefully it's been good though. Hopefully. I still haven't watched like 2 Spider-Man movies. Guardians 3. I'm trying to think of the form. Love and Thunder? Was it Love and Thunder? The Marvels, Thunderbolts, etc. Apothecary Diaries and more One Piece. Hell yeah! You're doing good? Revisiting Genshin. I haven't played since Fontaine. Lord, I miss my Nahida. Ah, bless up. Yo, last year, I took a long break, right? I took a year's break. I hadn't finished Inazuma. Last year, I played Inazuma and caught up. This is like the last patch. So, you know, we're not far behind, but I want to make sure I'm up to date, fully locked in for SNES Naya. I'm very excited. Playing catch up scares you. Honestly, you can do it. If I did it, you can do it. The one thing that bugs me is like, I have to remember to log into it. Has the story ended? It hasn't. It's still ongoing. We're going into Snezhnaya in the next patch, I believe. I'll be checking out those trailers whenever I finish this act. Probably in the week.
It's Sobek the Crocodile King! Greetings, Crocodile King.
That was cute.
Please be at ease. I'm just here to chat with you about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you know?
Sounds like you really care about her.
Yes, although to be exact, it is a
Wait.
mixture of both concern
I have a question.
and curiosity that I feel.
I have a question. Have they been... It's been a while since I've been in Sumeru, so I don't remember. Have they still been referring to her as Lesser Lord Kusanali? Does that mean that these guys are unaffected by the changes in Irminsul? So they remember Ruka Devata as a separate being. They know that she existed. They don't think that Nahida and her are the same thing. Not sure if anyone knows, but if you do, help me.
Speaking of Nahida, Paimon was wondering how she's doing.
Wait a moment.
What is it?
I tried calling out to a pep.
They
There
did
was no
forget?
response.
It's interesting they still refer to her as Lesser Lord Kusanali. Because what's the point of that? Because I was Shrey, thank you. I wasn't sure because it's been so long. I didn't remember whether or not they still just kept calling her that. But like, they called her that as a slight on her name in a sense. So it's weird to me that that's still kept up. I guess it's just something that just stuck, right? Your poor C5 Nahida's collecting that. You got C5 Nahida too, though? That's crazy, dude.
This can only mean that she
If I
is
see 5
focusing
anyone, it's
all
gotta be
her
Alice.
energy on taking care of Lesser Lord Kusanali.
All the gods who served King Deshret seemed super surprised to hear that a pep agreed to help Nahida. Guessing she made a bad impression on you or something.
Are you aware of the history between her and our king?
No, sure.
The
Enlighten me.
story begins a long time ago. Al-Ahmar was always a wishful thinker where the Dendro dragon was concerned. Without consulting her, he decided to list her among the 7 pillars and declared his own power to be far superior to hers. That was when our king was at the height of his power. Ibis Goti and I were no
Goti.
match for him. And so we chose to submit and serve as his ministers. But not a pep. No, she never thought much of him. To a pep, Al-Ahmar's pride and sense of superiority were nothing but ignorance and hubris. In fact, they fought numerous times, but usually the battle ended in a draw. In the end, King Deshret coveted the power of Celestia, only to end up corrupted by knowledge.
It's the only one I have and was so worth it. Yeah. Gang, if you could C5 one character in Genshin, who would it be? Alice ain't even out yet, and my answer is Alice. I just need her to be... If I could replace Klee, no offense, Klee, love you to death. If I could replace Klee, and, like, it just means, like, I can fit Alice into my current team, I would cry with happiness. I'd be very okay with that.
His final act was to trick the dragon into swallowing him whole, leaving her to bear the torment of his sins. The Dendro dragon stands for the glory of a bygone era. She hated Al-Ahmar and what he represented. All the gods, all the power they wielded.
Suarez, I think so, because I didn't have Bennett built. So I've been slowly building Bennett since, like, last year. Everyone, to my knowledge, still said that he's the GOAT, so...
And so,
Putting
the
one for,
willingness to help the Dendro Archon through this crisis comes as a great surprise indeed.
My
It
Natlan
makes
team.
one wonder whether, perhaps, the Dendro Archon assisted her in the past.
Yep, Nahida
Well-
did her a huge favor.
That's the, her Act 2 Nahida's story quest, right? Nope, sadly not, Suarez. I don't think so. I'm gonna have to check.
So Lesser Lord Kusanali put an end to the Dendro Dragon's many long years of torment. As much as she loathes the 7, a pep knows kindness when she sees it. No wonder she was willing to make an exception.
Yeah, that's That's the sense we got from dealing with her, too.
She is not
Big tsundere.
incapable of coexisting with other living things. Rather, she actively chooses to avoid coexistence. And this despite the fact that she symbolizes life itself. All of this being said, I wouldn't expect too much from her if I were you. Nothing will change her hatred towards humanity and gods.
We'll keep that in mind. Anyway, how much longer do you think Nahida needs to stay with the Pep? For all we know...
Go and pick her up like she's our child at nursery is so funny to
Just
me.
to be on the safe side, why don't we grab anyone who isn't busy right now and go look for her?
How do you think the Fatui fare in the like? Do you think they just gotta go like naked? Nahida?
Huh? Was that Nahida's voice?
It seems the treatment was effective.
Since when do my deeds require your evaluation?
She just turned up with Nahida. That's so funny. Good timing.
Here will do just fine.
I had no intention of taking you any further.
You're such a big tsundere.
One ought not expect greater generosity than they have earned.
You always hide your kindness away like an oasis within a sandstorm. Only those who make it through the swirling winds can know just how beautiful that oasis is, and how much hope it brings.
You dare appraise my being?
Why are you so mad?
I'm expressing my gratitude. I want to thank you for sharing your precious life force with me.
Kind of cute.
Awake already? You are more resilient than I thought.
Pep, I feel much better. Thank you.
Gods and their gratitude mean little to me. I would rather you give me your assurance that the situation with Irminsul and Sumeru's ley lines will be competently managed. If I suffer any ill effects from the ley lines, you, as the god of this land, will be held responsible.
Yo, that's a crazy threat. Why are you saying it like that?
Account by me.
I understand what you require, but I would assume this task even if you did not demand it.
A Pep is my second favorite tsundere, after Sandrone.
Sumeru is my responsibility. I must resume my duties as soon as possible.
What's your favorite comp to play with? I ain't got really many options, to be honest, bud. I'm not gonna lie. I've not really had the opportunity to, because I don't log in every day. I've not been able to build multiple teams well, which is why I'm trying to work on my second and hopefully third. So I've just been playing like a kind of overcharge team with Yelan, Klee, Shinobu, and Jean for healing. It's absolutely so fun to play. Maybe not efficient, but definitely fun to see all the damage colors on the screen. See, I really would just want to roll around with Mahika and destroy people on my bike, you know? That's the kind of vibes I'm going for with the next team.
A farcical notion. God of Sumeru, I hope you realize how unextraordinary your strength is.
Kind of rude.
And yet, maybe it is precisely what defines me. A god of wisdom is not meant to rule by force.
She's spitting.
Then hold steady. We go forth.
Well, I'll be. Is that a Pep?
Yep, she got a pep in her step.
Deceive me? Of all places, the Dendro Dragon has decided to visit the mausoleum of King Deshret?
I see that after all this time, El Ahmar's menagerie of ministers remain as vile as ever.
Damn, she's such a hater. But yeah, we've mostly been focusing on catching up with the story. And to be fair, there are still a ton of story quests I need to do as well. So I've mostly been focused on the Archon quests.
It's a pleasure, Dendro Dragon. Had you arrived but a little sooner, you might have attended a meeting of the Seven Pillars.
What a nauseating thought.
She's so funny. I don't know why Pep is so funny to
You are
me.
not the first insects I have had the displeasure of dealing with today. A swarm of them tugged on my tail on my way over.
Oh.
Goodness knows what hovels they crawled from. Why do all the creatures of this world remain so lowly after all this time?
What did you do with them?
Ate them.
I cast them away. What would you have me do? Keep them as trinkets? This is where we shall part ways. To be clear, I do not wish to see you or anyone else here ever again. Unless
She just,
absolutely necessary.
yo, maybe she's just a neat after all. She's just in her cave playing some games, you
And I
know.
wish you peace as you return to your dwelling place.
It matters not to me. Simply refrain from bothering me again.
Okay, lady. Sure.
A force to be reckoned with. At times like this, I feel glad that she has no interest in any of this.
Hold on, just hold on, okay? We're almost there.
What the hell?
We made it. Huh?
Wait, who is this? Sarushi is the bloom god of the party, an ancient race that lives within the Varukasha Oasis. Paria manifested from the Kuverena. I almost read that as Kuvaki because I can't read. Of the divine bird Simurgh. And dwell deep within the desert. I'm butchering pronunciations here. And dwell deep within the desert in order to protect the land and suppress the abyssal calamity. As a younger party, Sorush, is it Sorush like that? Was always fascinated by the deeds of ancient heroes, though she still enjoys being praised by others as much as ever. After having completed the rite of Abzur with her Yasnapati, the Sorush of today has already grown into a mature bloom guard. Okay.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna fall.
Can we catch all of them? I don't know about. Oh, okay. Well, sure.
Well, that's
We kind of did catch all of them.
indeed.
Yo, why is that such a funny screenshot?
Dendro Archon's familiars. They are the last thing I expected to see here.
Huh? Wait, what are the Aranara doing here? Don't you guys hate the desert? Obviously, I was worried about the Dendro Archon. I've been supporting them with my Pari powers the whole way here. Oh, you seem pretty nervous. Is it because there are too many people around? Not just people. It's all these.
Yeah, these guys are probably pretty intimidating.
Too. It's hard on them. I can't believe you made such a long and dangerous journey just for my sake. I appreciate your support so much.
My child.
Thank you all.
Did you see the next death battle? No, what's going on in death battle?
I'll have to ask everyone to wait while I help our new arrival settle in. Once I'm done, I'll gather everyone to discuss our next steps. Traveler, Paimon, shall we find a place for our friends to stay?
Source is from a world quest. First time was voiced in Nahida's event, and now second time. Okay, that's cool. Traveler versus Aang. Oh, I think I haven't seen the video. I don't know if it's out yet, but I do remember someone posting that on Twitter. Bro, Aang gonna get cooked, no? Maybe not, but I don't know. I'm just feeling like Aang might get absolutely decimated.
Awesome! Let's go! Well, first I have some questions.
You also Nahida's questions, bringing her up to speed on everything that's happened.
Okay, I think that covers everything. Thank you. We can get going now.
Yeah, you know, I might have to watch that death battle. I'm genuinely curious. DS, how you doing, by the way? What's going on? You guys are kind of cute. All right, let's go back in. The Cosmic Defender versus Teen Nomad. Why they gotta do it? It just feels crazy. But then I think about some of Aang's skills, and I'm like, well, if your legs are here, you could just take people's ability to breathe away. If Aang can bloodbend, right? Being bloodbended will be crazy. Like there's some stuff that maybe they could do, but like it just when I hear it, it sounds crazy. But they could make a case for Aang, like a Kang the Conqueror. All this Marvel stuff, man. Sorry. Big Dendro dragon threw us across the sky. So scary. And so many Nara here. Cheer up, Arapas. They're all looking at us. What? Wait. They're all looking at us? Surely those Nara can't see us. Nara are always so busy. Walking here and there. Hide, hide. Don't let the Nara catch us. They can have the pot, but... Wait, no. The Nara can't take the pot. My sister said I have to look after it. What is going on with these guys? They're kind of cute.
Hello, everyone. It's only us.
Oh, Lord of Dendro. Nara chocolate and white floaty. White floaty sounds crazy. Lord of Dendro, Nara chocolate. Paimon. It's been a long time.
It must be very
Oh, they
tough
didn't
for you
continue to
coming
voice
all
them?
the way out here, especially since you don't like the Veluca. Is everyone back in Vanarana doing well?
Araja is a Vasara tree. Vasara trees protect Vanarana. So that means Araja is protecting Vanarana. Don't worry, everyone who stays behind will do their best to protect their home. And we'll all do our part too.
Everyone's here.
Oh, so Sorosha's still voiced. Cool. These guys just aren't,
Are you
for some
okay?
reason.
You look like you were about to pass out back there. And you're forgetting who I am.
The mighty red floaty.
Excuse
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's kind of funny.
Carry me to Paimon?
Is that supposed to be an insult? Well, Ararikan thinks it suits
I
you.
suppose everyone is gathered here because of me. As we can see, the situation is critical, and everyone
moist.
is very busy with their various tasks, so...
Need help? Arapas can help. We can all help. Arapas bought a pot to make soup. Very delicious. How was your head through the pot? All of us are here to help. Arabalika? Ararika? Araris, is it Ararikan? Like that? Arapas, Aradashan, Arayuta, Arasata, and Arasaha will all help.
I can't thank you enough. Right now, we're focused on restructuring Aru, processing excess information, and helping restore everyone's confidence. I'm sure you'll find it all very straightforward. I can help too. Just let me know where I'm needed.
Together. Lord of Dendro, Arabalika has something important to tell you. On our way to Vanarana, we saw some Nara talking in secret. Male Nara, up to no good. Oh, it's only the hooded guy. Yes, 2 Nara sneaking around at Caravan Rabat. Alright, that's where we need to go. There we go.
That definitely sounds suspicious. Traveler, Paimon, I have other work to attend to here that needs to take priority. Could I trouble you to investigate the situation Arabalika spoke of? No problem. Leave it to us. Thank you. I'm counting on you. There's one other thing. If you are to work alongside the people of Sumeru, you will need to make yourselves visible to them. Is that acceptable to everyone?
You think they'll freak out? Well, if we really have to, I guess we have no choice. Don't be afraid, Arapas. Make the most delicious soup. Everyone will like you.
There's nothing to fear.
That's kind of cute.
No one here will hurt you. But if you do feel afraid, don't worry. Just call my name and I'll be there. Very well. Now, I shall bestow a small blessing upon you all. Whenever people see you and interact with you, from the moment their gaze meets yours, they will experience the most beautiful of dreams.
That's kind of cute. Nahida raises her hand gently. You don't know what she did, but you feel a wonderful presence, like something out of a lovely dream indeed. Sunlight trickling through the branches, glistening like gold leaf. The trees chanting softly in the breeze as the flowing water plays a symphony. Your heart swells up like a balloon as it fills with happiness. There are many terrible things yet to be resolved, but in the moment, all you feel is peace, friendship, and love as you stand side by side with dozens of other creatures together in the forest. It's kind of cute. The people around you turn their head and scan their surroundings. They hear it too. Ancient voices speak from the forest, soothing everyone's hearts. Do not fear. Do not be afraid. Do not be overcome by the storm.
Do not fear. We will face it together. This too shall pass.
Nice. making sure everyone feels as gentle as they possibly can during this dire situation. Let's go. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Ah, everyone's here. Wonderful.
Dendro Archon, you're back. Are you recovering all right? You mustn't push yourself too hard.
I'm doing very well. Thank you for your concern.
Should have recovered pretty quickly, to be fair. Scholars update Nahida on the progress of Aru's renovation.
Using the power of Aru to reboot the Akasha and gain access to Irmin's soul. It's a sound plan, although I regret to be the bearer of bad news. But with the state that Irmin's soul is currently in, it's impossible to access via traditional means. Even the Akasha won't change that.
Alas, we had feared this may be the case.
And what about non-traditional means?
Non-traditional means?
Like?
Are you saying...
Desperate times call for new measures.
Off we go. Yo, hat guy, let's go. Shout out to the boy, man. Right, be right back, gang. I'm gonna have a quick break. Might need to call someone real quick. And then we'll continue on with the rest of this. See you soon. Oh, the music just stopped, huh? That's great. What up, Bo? How you doing? Welcome in. I've returned. I got some tea. I might need a little bit of caffeine in me because I am really tired for some reason. Oh, has she just been yawning the whole time? My bad, gang. Or you're welcome. I don't know. I don't know what you guys like and dislike at this point. Yo, I want to hop on top of these, you know? Can we get much higher? The regular stairs rather than the steps. I didn't drink any caffeine today. I've not really drunk caffeine in months, it feels like, and it kind of surprises me that I still have energies to do things, considering how I would have tea like every day. Why did it slow pan like Skyrim? What the hell was that? What the hell? Okay.
Ah, it's you. Is there a situation?
That was weird. Anyway,
the
pan was interesting.
When it comes to people. In other words, there may well be a traitor among us.
Dun, 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 dun.
Given everything that's going on, I'd be more surprised if there wasn't.
Yo, I feel like I should get like a sound effect. You know the Among Us sound effect for anytime someone says Among Us? Or there's like a traitor narrative?
Miss
Yeah,
Nefer,
we need that.
as a professional intelligence broker, I trust you have a solution?
Kill everyone.
Not one that I'm willing to volunteer. What's in it for me?
Let's say I'll treat this as a pilot project aimed at expanding your intelligence operations.
Oh?
Whatever business you're in, an avenue to demonstrate your abilities could never hurt.
I like the sound of that. Glad we're on the same page.
That makes sense. He's smart for that.
Given that you rarely set foot in Sumeru, practically no one at Caravan Rebot knows who you are.
I take it you've read the files on everyone in the area?
Yes. I also skimmed the list of evacuees, and are more or less up to date on where everyone stands.
Any initial suspects?
Limiting the scopes to males whose recent activity could be viewed as suspicious. I've identified 3 names. The Aranara saw 2 people talking, but currently we only have 1 suspect. The other person was probably just a messenger, and in all likelihood has already left Caravan Rebot.
Maybe the messenger was the guy we saw, and the suspect is just somebody else who's messing around.
Evacuation order. Anyone willing to turn back at this stage is almost certainly with the Fatui.
There's no way it was a spur-of-the-moment decision to act at a time like this. This spy must have been planted long ago. We need to smoke him out from wherever he's hiding.
Sounds like you have the beginnings of a plan. I see.
I'm muted, my bad.
Suspicions are well-founded. I'd be watching him too if I were you.
If I was muted that whole time, double my bad.
So far, we still lack solid evidence that he's been bribed. He hasn't made any recent purchases that would indicate he came into some cash.
Then let's get closer to him to confirm before we make our move. I can handle it. I'm not based in Sumeru, so barely anyone at Caravan Rebot knows who I am.
And you're certain you've never encountered this person in Nodcry?
I'm certain. Besides, it's extremely rare for me to have had any direct contact with Sumeru mercenaries besides Jet. There's no way he could have seen my face before. Sino, stay out of sight and wait for my signal. If he raises any red flags, I'll bring him toward the main road.
I feel like she's just not very, like, inconspicuous, though.
Understood. I'll take it from there.
Excellent. Well, it's a pleasure working with you.
Big Neff time. I don't remember if I summoned Big Neff. I don't think I did, sadly. I probably should have.
Darker skin, scars, frequents the desert and has ample combat experience. Nothing unusual about how he dresses or acts. What's that he's looking at? A coin. Interesting. Could that be how his contact paid him? conveniently discreet for someone trying to hide any unexplained income. And yet it could be highly valuable. Sorry to bother you. Has everyone here already left? I don't suppose you happen to see a lady wearing a hat?
So specific. The ending of Kamui, He's Behind You, goes so hard. What is that about?
Ma'am, what are you doing in Caravan Rebot all by yourself? The main group evacuated some time ago. Didn't you pass them on the road?
My friend and I lost some of our cargo along the way. I didn't want to miss out on potential business, so I told her to go on ahead and meet the client while I retraced our steps. I didn't think it would be so late by the time I found it.
And where is this cargo?
And then there was a terrible sandstorm. I guess I must have taken a wrong turn, because I didn't see any large groups on my way here.
I never thought I'd hear her express her voice this way. It's really interesting.
Forgive me for asking, but
Like
just to
Nefer
be
as a
on the
character.
safe side, could you describe this friend of yours?
Sure. She has blonde hair, and she was wearing a hat and a white dress. You'd definitely know if you'd seen her.
Yes, I think that does ring a bell. Ah, my apologies. During this exceptional time, the Corps of 30 are under orders to be extra cautious when dealing with unknown people, whoever they might be.
I understand. Well, sir, is there anything else you need to know?
That man looking at her like, why you got
Better
claws,
try and
bro?
catch up with them.
Hey, wait! They left a good while ago now. You'll never catch up with them on your own. Why don't I give you a ride? I'm here to collect the last few people anyway. We have plenty of carts, so one more won't be a problem.
Well, you look like a
That would
liar.
be amazing.
Do I actually have one?
Traveling with a group will be much safer. I'll have to pay you for your trouble.
I was gonna say, this was the most natural response. You can't really turn it down or you look
let's not
like
worry about the
suspicious
money
as
for
hell.
Wait here.
For now?
Once I'm done packing up, I'll take you to join the rest of the group.
All right, thanks. Let me know if you need a hand carrying anything.
No need for that. I'm strong enough for both.
Okay.
I don't know about that one, buddy.
Well, I wish there was some way I could repay you. Guess it's my lucky day, running into someone who knows what they're doing here. You might have just saved my life, you know?
You're not wrong there. I mean, what kind of cargo is so important?
Where is this
it's worth
going?
Risking your life to get back. I hope for your sake that it's priceless.
Actually, I suppose I can tell you, since you've been such a big help. But be sure to keep it to yourself. or
Judo
we could
chop.
both be in big trouble.
Oh, really? Sounds mysterious.
What up, Vins? How we doing?
We're in the antiques business. You understand? Some of our goods aren't acquired through the most legitimate means. We have to be very discreet when we're selling them. That's why I had to go looking for the missing cargo.
Why would you say that to anyone, though?
Ah, no wonder. Well, ma'am, in that case, it turns out that maybe there is something you could do for me.
I'm all ears. But to be clear, our commission isn't cheap. Think carefully before you ask. We don't want to ruin our relationship before we even hit the road.
I'm sure
Cheeky.
that won't be a problem. My issue is, I have something that's a little difficult to sell on as well. Take a look at this.
The coin. The mercenary reveals the old coin in his hand. Thanks to her dealing in Nordcry, Nefer has seen plenty of antiques in her time and recognized it as a very rare, high-value item. Okay. The ancient coin used to pay off the mercenary is made of pure gold. At first glance, it's hard to discern its country or origin. If sold to an astute collector, is it not an astute collector? It would fetch a very high price.
Pure gold. That's quite something. How'd you come across it? Dig it out of some ancient tomb?
If you look hard enough, there are many treasures to be found in the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Mm-hmm.
It has no distinct Snezhnayan markings. That'll be why he's going with that story. And he clearly doesn't want to arouse suspicion, so he's on the lookout for an opportunity to make a quiet trade. Surely you have
Makes
an
sense.
existing business partner. Won't they take it off your hands? I hope I won't be attracting the wrath of my competitors.
Good line of
by helping
questioning.
you sell this.
The shop I used to work with is having cash flow issues at the moment after losing some money. I'm under enough pressure as it is without having to deal with them. On the off chance anything went wrong, I'd never get my money back.
I understand. Gold is the last thing that traders with cash flow problems want to see. Well, in that case, I think we can work something out.
As it happens, I'm just about done packing. Shall we make a move?
Sure. Let's walk and talk.
This
Where are her
evacuation was
goods?
a huge operation.
I like that.
They needed a few people to stay behind and tie up loose ends. And I ended up being one of them. You're lucky you ran into us in time.
I certainly am. I don't know how this happened.
Vince, how you doing though? What's been going on? Oh? That's a interesting definition of Ghostbuster.
Hands where I can see them.
General Mahamatra! No, wait! What are you doing?
Yeah, that fool's cooked.
This is the coin?
He got set up.
Sadly, you won't have the chance to spend it.
Nicely done. Looks like Sumeru's Matra are a well-oiled machine nowadays.
Unmarked gold
Why are you
coins are
cowering
quite
down there
difficult
like
to
that?
trace. Thanks to you, we have secured the evidence. Here's what's gonna happen.
You're about to get tortured. Before long, he returns with the intel he got out of the suspect. Yo, he got tortured, bro. It's over.
Southeast from here, leeward side of the hill. That's where he's meeting his contact.
Great work. Candace tells me your interrogation skills are highly effective.
Hers are quickly catching up. She's improved a lot in recent years. Looks like it's over to you for the next step.
Because I'm quickest on my feet?
Let's go. Get wandered.
Because you know how to
Makoto.
trail a target. Plus, it'll be easier to monitor their activity from the air.
Fine. I'll be quick.
One more thing. The Traveler just brought a message from the Dendro Archon. Once you're done with this, we're to meet up at the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Got it. Will do.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe you should come with me.
Aw, he likes us.
Okay. Then Paimon's coming with you.
Really? You do know this is a stealth operation, right? Meaning, you have to be quiet?
He's so soft right now.
Paimon? Are you sure about this?
Well, Paimon at least wants to give it a shot. Like everyone says, if you never try, you'll never know.
Just pretend to be a balloon. You'll be fine.
Besides, being the best guide into that has to count for something. This should be a piece of cake.
Fine.
That's what you
Join me
get.
if you want. But be warned. If anything goes wrong, I'll have to gag you and shove you into a bush.
Excuse me?
No need. Paimon will be super careful. Promise.
Good. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Coming!
What a cute pairing. I'm on a Makoto. Shout out to Hat Guy, my boy.
Behold!
This is kind of fire and I've never done it. And I'm gonna get to do what I wanted to do. Riff raff, street rat. I don't buy that. Just a little snack, guys. That was literally it. That's all I wanted to do. Rip him up and take it back. I actually have to run. Okay. Da 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 dun da 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 dun da da dun dun da da dun. Da 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 da. Bum 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 ba da ba da. Ba da ba da bum ba da ba da bum ba da ba da ba da 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 da. Bum bum ba da da da. Made it.
Hat guy! Wait up!
We're here. Now we wait.
Okay, yeah, cool.
What's on your mind, Paimon?
Huh? Oh, nothing?
I miss the traveler. No, I'm
I
kidding.
thought all you cared about besides being a guide was food and sleep. Why the sudden urge to go on a dangerous mission?
I wonder if this is because of what happened last time. During the Song of the Welkin Moon. Like during Nodcry. Wonder if Paimon wants some kind of growth for herself in order to help us and just be stronger and better.
What's that supposed to mean? Paimon's been on plenty of dangerous missions before.
Without us?
But never on your own. You hardly ever leave the Traveler's side. Just saying. I'm kind of at loose ends right now. So if you did want to share, I suppose I'd have to listen. If not, suit yourself. Makes no difference to me.
Hat guy? Do you think Paimon is useless?
Shayla! You're not useless. You're not useless, Paimon.
What? Where's that coming from?
This is how you feel after what happened?
When we were in Nodcry, Paimon suddenly realized something. Even though Paimon's with the Traveler every single day,
Exactly as I said, I knew it.
real danger, she can't do anything to help. Paimon doesn't get like this very often. She just got really scared when the Traveler got kidnapped that time. What if she never came back? What would Paimon do then? And the more
Bless you.
Paimon thought about it, the more useless she felt. But Paimon doesn't want to be a burden. Paimon wants to be a friend who's
I get it.
actually useful.
I understand it. I get it. Bless you.
Does that make any sense? You know, that feeling of just being completely useless and... Oh. Paimon probably sounds so ridiculous right now.
You're not useless, but I understand. Like, I don't think it's ridiculous. I understand where you're coming from and why you felt that way.
You asked the right person. Boy, do I know that feeling.
Oh, hat guy.
I'm not gonna try and encourage you. What I will say is this. When you start doubting yourself, you have two choices. Give up or change. You have to make the decision to move forward. Otherwise, no amount of consolation from other people is gonna help you. So ask yourself, what do you want? To get stronger? To learn more? Whatever it is, go do it. You won't have any regrets if you can at least say that you tried.
I can respect that.
All right.
Something's not right. Shouldn't they be here by now? Paimon, is it just me? Or is it a little too quiet around
They
here?
figure it out and change their meeting spot.
Should Paimon take a look?
Was it bait?
We'll give it another hour. If nothing happens, we head back.
Okay.
Time ticks, but still nothing happens.
How strange. We've been here for ages. Where the
Is it
heck
decoy?
are they? Have we been stood up?
Stood
What
up.
is it? Did you think of something?
Something feels off about this whole situation, but I can't quite explain why. We know for sure that the guy Sinocot had something set up, yet somehow his contact is a no-show. So, either the handler got caught, or, more likely, they decided to cut our guy loose.
How would they know to do that? Wouldn't they at least send someone here to check things out?
They're watching us somehow. They
That's
know
the
ahead of
problem.
time.
They couldn't possibly know what's happening here.
The traitor.
Unless... This feels all too familiar. Come on, let's head back.
Mausoleum.
Even though this isn't a formal meeting, I'd still like to start by saying how grateful I am to each and every one of you. Thank you all for coming here and standing by our side.
Shesipank and Bennu are currently assisting the scholars with the maintenance of Aru. Please forgive their absence. As for Hermanubis, may he rest in peace. We remember him with great fondness.
There have been times when I imagined what it might be like to meet you all. Now that it's really happening, I feel quite emotional. Time has taken many things away, but that which remains is all the more resilient.
I must say, there is one thing that rather surprises me. You appear to be in good spirits, Lesser Lord Kusanali. But even so, I can sense that the life force given to you by the Dendral Dragon has far from fully resolved the problem of your vitality.
Oh no!
That's an issue.
Perhaps don't worry, Paimon. It worked very well indeed. The issue is how closely I am tied to Irminsul.
Because Irminsul's getting cooked, you're getting cooked regardless.
It is resolved,
Yeah.
there is no way I can fully recover. Sumeru has undergone tremendous changes during your absence. When gods pass away, inevitably, people's faith in them grows weaker.
Right.
You must have sensed it already. Your power is not what it once was.
Regrettably, this is true.
I too have grown weaker due to the effects of Irminsul. Right now, we're all in quite a sorry state.
Okay, I know we had some dips in frames just then, but we should be good. We should be alright now, gang.
Then what do you suggest?
Naturally. Whatever you say, I hope you say naturally back to it.
We take all the help we can get. Sumeru is our shared home. You and I, gods and humans alike. We must unite all our strength in this moment.
Though Al-Ahmar is no longer with us, the alliance between the three gods remains in force. Regardless, as subjects of our king, we have a responsibility to support Sumeru through this catastrophe. Not to mention that it was the people of Sumeru who released us from this prison of Aru.
Sure.
Times have changed, and the people of today possess greater wisdom than those of the past.
You really know how to give a rousing speech, Goatee.
I know why goatee is so funny.
Let us learn more.
Does he even have a goatee?
The brightest minds of the Sumeru Academia are busy opening and renovating Aru. They claim it has something to do with Irminsul?
Correct. Irminsul has existed in Teyvat since the very beginning. But during the Age of the Dragons, it did not possess the significance it holds today. After the heavenly principles arrived, the power of the Light Realm was divided into elemental energy.
Okay.
And Irminsul was refashioned as a device that records and preserves all information. Since then, everything in this world has been inextricably linked to it. As the Dendral Archon,
What was it before?
I have a duty to protect Irminsul.
What's the role of it?
To Sumeru, it is both a national treasure and undeniably a major threat. Teyvat has seen many upheavals in the last few years. The most recent of these was a major crisis in Notcry, which forced Sumeru to be even more vigilant than usual. I made sure to monitor all the pathways through which an outsider could potentially transmit themselves into Irminsul. But despite my efforts, a major problem still arose within.
So, is Irminsul even a good thing? At that point? Is it not just a database and a way to manipulate memories of the people in Teyvat for the heavenly principles? Could they, like, if it never existed, they could just operate normally, no? Without the manipulation of... I got questions. Mimi, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for the streak. 95 stream streak is crazy. I don't think I've streamed 95 times. What are we talking about? That's insane. Thank you. How are you? What's going on?
I still believe that someone has actively invaded Irminsul. But rather than taking any of the pathways I referred to, the intruder chose instead to utilize the most direct route. And the only one that cannot be protected against, by entering Irminsul through death.
Torre?
I see what you mean. You cannot simply stop all deceased souls from returning to the ley lines because of a potential invasion that could occur at any time.
Hold on a minute.
That's right. As important as it is to guard against external threats, I couldn't allow myself to stop the souls of the departed from finding peace.
Well, that's actually really interesting. Because didn't that start happening after, what, Act 8 of Song of the Welkin Moon, right? In Nodcry, after we defeated Dottore. If we could assume he actually died at that point, and that's when all the titles and stuff started to glitch out, through his death, he started to manipulate Irminsul and just like the records of things from the inside. Is that what's happening?
Understand how difficult this predicament was for the Dendro Archon.
Defense has never been an easy task.
After Irminsul was invaded, my authority was quickly restricted. Soon after that, the tree began denying access to any connections.
I'm sure you feel responsible, but you are not to blame. No one can predict every possible disaster. There will always be trials and tribulations for the world to endure.
But the people of Sumeru should not have to endure this. We must find a way to break through the lockdown and connect to Irminsul.
And this is why you need Aru.
Yes. The only thing in Sumeru capable of rivaling Irminsul in terms of overall function and performance is Al-Akhmar's legacy, Aru. All I managed to do before falling into a coma was make some minor adjustments to Irminsul. Using Aru is a last resort, and a move that comes with enormous risks.
How big we talking?
The Scholar's initial plan was to borrow Aru's power to reboot the Akasha, then use the Akasha to connect to Irminsul and investigate. Unfortunately, Irminsul has suffered far greater damage than they first thought, rendering that plan futile. To rise to the challenge, we had to resort to more extreme and far costlier means. This has led to a number of new contingency plans. To reclaim Irminsul, our brightest scholars have made further modifications to Aru with multiple goals in mind. I thank you all for giving them your blessing in this endeavor.
Human wisdom has clearly improved over
They've been saying, they're like, damn, you guys smarter, huh?
Not only our support, but that of the Jinn, the Aranara, and the Pari.
Together, we will do everything in our power to save Irminsul.
By the way, when you spoke
Sumerians,
earlier
assemble.
of an intruder, it almost sounded as if you knew who you were dealing with and what they were capable of.
Yeah, I think she does.
Well, since you ask.
Uh-oh. It's gotta be Dottore, you know? From within Irminsul. What in the fresh hell is going on? You can just do that? Whoa! He changed truth among the pages of Purana. Wait. I was gonna say, we already started Act 10. But it started again with a changed title. Is this essentially like rewriting Irminsul? I'm guessing like every time there's a chapter, that's basically confirming it as like...
What is that?
Is this Irminsul?
Yes.
How did this happen? What's going on inside?
It's been repurposed and rewritten. That's really interesting. Every act is like a record written into Irminsul. That's how it's explained. That's so interesting.
Luckily, we managed to evacuate everyone.
What in the world was that? That was terrifying!
So this is the catastrophe she's been fighting against all this time.
Oh my. I understand now, Dendro Archon. You make yourself quite clear indeed.
Not once over the millennia has Irminsul been so terribly afflicted as...
Inari's face is like that was shocked.
Dendro Archon.
Irminsul's root system is what comprises the ley lines. In the past, it has always been hidden away, going unseen by the general populace. But now, an
Literally
evil
right in the
intruder
face of
is
everything.
making it reveal itself.
That would make it so easy to destroy, right?
A tree of unbridled greed. A clear sign that a deranged experiment.
Experiment? It's Dottore in there.
Blasphemy. From where I stand, an experiment in the name of blasphemy sounds rather improper. But If we are to honor Dottore's will, this is what we must do.
The birth of this tree proves to me beyond doubt that this incident is connected to him. But to explain the situation in full, there is someone I need to tell you about.
In the most concise and precise language possible, Nahida explains what she knows about the second of the Fatui Harbingers, the Doctor. His true name is Zandik, and his crimes are beyond all reckoning.
Zandik. So it was him. I saw him in the desert once. A man
I hated that guy.
Supreme arrogance. So this is where it has taken him.
But didn't Dottore die and not come?
Exactly.
How is he still able to do all this?
He must still have loyal followers amongst the Fatui. Even so, I'm still unclear as to how he has been able to wield such a profound influence over Irminsul.
I can confirm that Fatui forces have arrived in
here we go.
Sumeru City. Furthermore, Irminsul seems to be undergoing some kind of mutation.
It's an X-Men.
Evil branches are beginning to grow. Things that do not belong to this world are slowly but surely
He's kind of bringing life to them through Irminsul then.
Sorry, I couldn't think of any other word to describe it. They don't seem to be fully formed physical entities yet, after all. But they are gradually becoming real.
That's a concern. Also, I know this is definitely Stray's wallpaper on a desktop for sure. You're chilling? Good stuff, Mimi. Have you had a good day? What's been happening? What's been going on? My resin is fully replenished. Uh-oh. Noted. I'll make sure to deal with that later.
A baleful tree climbing up into the heavens.
Speaking of Dottore, I have some information on that front as well.
Wonder recounts how he and Paimon went to the meeting spot, only to find no one waiting for them.
I didn't think it was wise to state this out in the open. But my theory is, the mole wasn't cut off after he was caught. They wrote him off from the beginning.
Okay.
You mean the Fatui never intended to follow through with him? Then why plant a mole at all?
To distract us. For us to take a wrong lead.
It's hardly a conventional strategy, and the rationale behind it is pretty twisted. But as it happens, I know someone who works exactly
The
this way.
Dottore?
And when it comes down to it, his goals are very simple. He just wants to confuse people, so they can't figure out what he's up to.
Everyone who knows about Dottore is like, I know who it is.
He's been a collaborator of Dottore's from
Oh
the
wait, no, it's not actually him.
That fact alone confirms
So it
that
is
Dottore
homeboy.
is involved with this somehow.
Some people gasp on hearing this name, while others fall silent. Clearly, there is more going on here than anyone realized. Nahida proceeds to summon all relevant parties for a lengthy and in-depth meeting. Nahida gives a detailed explanation of the enemy and the potential scale of the crisis. After further intel provided by Nicole and Nefa, a plan is formulated and everyone prepares to get to work. Work being doo-doo? Uh-oh, what happened?
There is still much to be done. Everyone, please remember our core strategy.
Okay.
As per the discussions, the following groups must act immediately. Mr. Al-Haytham and Mr. Kave, the next phase of the Aru renovation project must begin right away. Godspeed to you both.
If you're a god and you say Godspeed, is that crazy? Is it normal to do that? Like if I say human speed to you, that sounds like I show speed.
We'll give it everything we've got.
The plan looks feasible, but the implementation will require certain resources.
General Mahamatra Sino and his team will help to procure the materials required for modifying the terminal.
No problem. I've already spoken with Sethos and Hat Guy, and they've agreed to assist me.
This kind of thing is best left to the fleet-footed, right? Hat Guy?
If it's efficiency you're after, we're the right people for the job.
Following up on the elemental energy amplifier we discussed, Ms. Dory, I assume you're
Yo, I forgot about Dory.
familiar with the status of this project. Aside from the Dendro Archon, of course.
Yep, that's right. Leave it to Lord Sangama Bay.
Got it. Well, I'd like Madame Farazan, Kale, and Nicole to support Dory on the technical side.
Oh.
You can count on us. Will do.
Rest assured, I'll take good care of Kale.
We know.
Dia, Candace, and Nefer, you'll be in charge of negotiating between the various parties. I trust you remember our goal.
You bet. We can handle it.
Yeah, they look like the Powerpuff Girls. Dun, dun, da, 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 da,
I
da.
believe that covers everything.
The colors are perfect.
Tainari will provide ad hoc support as needed, if that's okay.
Nefer would be Buttercup too.
Poor Tainari. Must be tough being Nephis' student. Getting bossed around all day, every day.
Hey, don't try and drive a wedge between us, you old rascal.
All it says to me is that Master Nephis has faith in everyone's abilities.
I need to stop reading too quick.
Here as backup, I doubt there will be many situations where my help is needed.
I was almost certain he called him an old racist until I heard the words. I was like, not what he said at all.
Exactly.
Absolutely not what he said. Damn.
Finally, Traveler, you and I will head to the border between Sumeru and Natlan. Once that task is complete, I'll be asking some of you to accompany me to the Eternal Oasis.
The Eternal Oasis? I thought that was just a legend. So it does exist after all.
Regarding your trip to Natlan, under normal circumstances, a meeting between our two nations would be a far more formal affair. Unfortunately, Sumeru is all but completely cut off from the outside world at present. So regretfully, we won't be able to give the Pyro Archon Mawika the grand reception that she deserves. My apologies for the inconvenience.
No point putting too much pressure on yourselves. That goes for everyone.
Right. Especially you, Dendro Archon. I'm sure you're still feeling quite weak.
Don't worry about me. The Dendro Dragon's life force will sustain me.
Plus, we'll be there every step of the way. Nahida will be just fine.
Yes. I believe in myself. And I believe in every one of you. Well, time to get going.
Let's go, Nads. Nahads? Nahids? Oh, that was the first story beat for this. Done.
To what extent we can implement the final plan depends on how successfully the Akasha can be modified and configured. And to make sure the configuration works, Aru will also need some further optimization.
Yeah, no surprises there.
Once we roll this out, any Sumeru citizens who already have Akasha terminals can simply continue to use their existing devices. This still leaves us with a significant equipment shortage, though. Many groups of people were never issued Akasha terminals, including mercenaries, the desert folk, and many others.
We'll need a supply of rare materials for the renovation of Aru and the production of new terminals. Right now,
Oh, that's so funny. It put me back in here. Hold on. And stream's back now too. I don't know what happened, but it booted me out of the game thing. And then it also booted me out of stream, but we should be okay now. One in the chat if you can hear me. Might need to refresh, maybe. Hold on. That was weird. That's weird. Oh, I can see you typing on my phone, but not on PC. That's really odd. Okay, well, welcome back, gang. Sorry that happened. Don't know why, but hey. I made friends with the second prettiest girl in class over the weekend. I really like it. Kind of rude, took the wind out of polar opposites for me. Didn't help that yesterday's episode focused on third most interesting couple in that show. I haven't seen any of polar opposite at all. So it's hard for me to compare, but hold on, let me refresh this. Yo, how do I refresh this tab? Let me just exit and then pull them back up. We should be okay. Right, gang, say some nonsense. Say some nonsense. I want to see if I can see it. One is drama and the other's comedy. Not really that good to compare. Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like the Second Prettiest Girl anime, it was super interesting by way of like how much it had to say about characters. Like they all felt so real. And like their actions and stuff made sense. I already know her friend about to fall in love with the dude, bro. You can see it already, and that's an issue. Why is it not snapping? That's fine. It is what it is. Yeah, sorry about that, gang. We back though. We're alive. You actually said some nonsense. That's funny. You meant that literally. The dude being the MC or the friend she already rejected? No, she got to fall in love with the MC. The blonde friend is falling in love with the MC. I can see it coming a mile away. Hold on, hold on. Well, I can't see the mission, so what do you want from me? I think I'm going to have to leave. Then join back in. Because I reconnected. I was mid-conversation. It cut out, reconnected, and that was it. Okay. Questor. Yeah, tower unto folly. Folly. Yo, I love that word. Shout out to what's it called? I brought this up the other day when they used the word folly. Severance.
Do you want to come fish blasting with me? I'll get grounded for a whole day, but it's...
Okay, and I'm gonna have to speak to him again, and I should be okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yes. So we can have that whole conversation again. That's fine.
To what extent we can implement the final plan depends on how successfully the Akasha can be modified and configured. And
yeah, no surprises there.
Once we roll this out, any Sumeru citizens who already have Akasha terminals can simply continue to use their existing devices.
It sounds like something out of Fire Emblem.
This leaves us with a significant equipment shortage, though. Many groups of people were never issued Akasha terminals.
Okay, because I'm not sure when it died.
The desert folk, and many others.
We'll need a supply of rare materials for the renovation of Aru and the production of new terminals. Right now, the best place to source these locally is from the primal constructs within King Deshret's mausoleum. Time is not on our side here. It's gonna be a race against the clock.
The Aru merge and renovation project will have to be carried out by you two. Everything's riding on this, so failure is not an option. As discussed, General Mahamatra Sino and Mr. Hat Guy will source the required materials. Mr. Sethos is quite familiar with the layout of King Deshret's mausoleum. With him accompanying them, things should go quite smoothly.
I have every confidence.
Speaking of Fire Emblem, though, I need to brush up on my lore for that before September.
Makes sense. There's not much we can do until the materials arrive.
Get information and stay close.
There we go.
What is this, boot
I
camp?
like the little transitions they do in this.
It's just Sino being Sino. You know what he's like.
Everyone clear on our mission objective. Look at the excess primal constructs, dismantle them, and extract the required materials.
And King Deshret's 7 pillars agreed to this?
Sethos' hair, waking up and doing that every day, must take time.
If they're just sitting there doing nothing.
Like with the little blades at the end of the braid.
Thoth's words.
Blade, braid. Yo, I just know, bro, the OSTs for Fire Emblem is gonna go so crazy, dude. Oh my god. Bro, you gonna catch me reacting to every single song. in that game. What? Ragnarok and your daughter becoming summonable. What does that even mean?
The wind rises.
Kill him, hat guy. Yo, look at hat guy go. That's my boy.
Excuse me.
Okay. Kill him again, hat guy. More of that. Yeah.
That's far enough.
Oh, Fire Emblem Heroes. Material. Take some of that. Materials. Yo, what up, homie? Thank you for the Heelys. How cute of you. We don't need this just yet. Maybe I can come back for it. I don't know.
Glory to Al-Akmar.
See, I think I've cooked myself. Ah, so he does a little backup. I kind of like that for yeah, that's cool. I actually really like that. It's cool. Brother, hat guy, where's your hat? Apple dead already? Oh, hello. Nice shield though, that's cool.
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Did he just howl at me? Oh! Is it Shakira that got that song, She-Wolf? Cry louder. Bro, he's speaking like he's on Overwatch or Marvel Rivals. Talking about some cry louder. That's funny.
These devices should still be usable even though they're broken down. Let's take them back for
Take
the
some of
others
those
to review.
too. Okay. There we go. Da, 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 da. Yo, it's bird guy. Let's go. The hat guy, bird guy, croco guy. So I wonder if it's disappeared and I can't get those. I can. Oh, that's so fire. That's good. Dinner time? Yo, what we having? What do you have for us? I'd like to know. Very generous of you, by the way. Very generous. There's more health down here. Wow, they've really got a lot for us. Okay, I may as well... The game knew I was trash. You can come back up here if need be. What's it like in New York City? Hey there, Nahida. What's it like in Aru Village? There's the Genshin parody song. There's the Genshin parody song. We got it, gang. We did it. Oh my god, I'm going to lose. Are they actually sending... He's attacking for me? That's so funny. He's actually helping out. Where'd you go, bro? Use Electro? Uh-oh.
Judgment is upon
Wretched vermin.
Good night.
How many do we need again?
Enough to make an Akasha terminal for everyone who doesn't own one.
I remember you telling me how revolutionary these Akasha terminals were. You've used one before, right?
The academia.
I forget they were more an academia thing than a general Sumeru thing.
Wisdom dissemination system in history. That should give you an idea of how powerful it is.
Certainly sounds impressive.
Neither Hat Guy nor I have ever had an Akasha terminal.
That's kind of crazy in retrospect, because I felt like such a big thing in Sumeru. But now I'm thinking about it, because when you say Sumeru to me, I think Akasha terminal as like one of the major things I think of. So it's funny that it doesn't necessarily apply to everyone.
Thank you so much for handling the delivery. What a long way it was. You've really outdone yourselves. I'm well aware what a bumpy, dangerous journey it must have been. Now, I would have loved to oversee the process myself, but of course, those of us who know the plan can't leave the mausoleum.
Oh, trust me, I'm patting myself on the back for my assembly work here. Simply flawless work. But will you really be needing all of this?
According to our plan, yes, this is the quantity required. I have no complaints about the quality either. Only the price.
She got like, it looks like Navi from Zelda in her eyes. I just now noticed.
I heard you covered a lot of the funding out of your own pocket.
Oh, that's an exaggeration. The academia provided most of the funds.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty small too, huh?
Token of my goodwill. Of course, the real tragedy is how little profit I'm making on this. You know, it's a serious crisis when you can't even make money out of it.
It's really quite a beautiful.
I want to say she's annoying, but I do think it's kind of funny.
By how such a diminutive device is able to output the power of the Light Realm.
Did you attend the lecture on Light Realm energy, Madame Farzan? I don't believe I saw you there.
Of course I attended. I was just a little late, so I had to listen to the whole thing from outside the back door. Anyway, I have a perfectly good understanding of Light Realm, elemental and abyssal energy, as well as the relationship between the three.
A little hair flick.
Good to know. Master told me in private that the conversion process between Light Realm energy and elemental energy involves highly classified knowledge that shouldn't be disseminated too widely. But even so, the scholars still shared said information.
Well, you can't enforce a rule that everyone breaks. Is that
Yeah,
the idea?
right. But also, yeah, what up, Ultima? Welcome in. Stuff like this makes me think, like, I wonder what it's like to live as just like an NPC in the Genshin world. That's like, just like the average person. The average person in Genshin Impact. Would you choose to live as one? I don't know if I would, bro. Like, our world is at risk every 2 seconds. Like, I don't know if I would do it.
At first,
No
the
guarantee of a
Archon
vision.
was reluctant to explain it in great depth for safety reasons. Later, she came to terms with it and simply informed my master that we would all have to face the question of survival together. To protect someone from such dangers means keeping them in the dark. But for someone to know and embody the wisdom within, they must understand its very essence. It's an information hazard. We're exposed to danger just by knowing the facts.
Mimi,
and just like bait, it lures us in by offering us the solution to our problems. But if you're not careful, you'll end up pursuing it down a dark path. A tricky problem. But today, this big problem has been broken down into many smaller, more trivial ones.
What do you mean?
Farzan's design's really interesting,
You
actually.
and I share secret knowledge, while she and I take on the risks of life, death, and fate. Something like that?
Hey, what? That is not what I call a trivial problem.
Well, as they often say in Vahumana, an event that is monumental to the individual is negligible in the grand scheme of history. Generally, the fate of the individual is an insignificant affair.
Being from Amorta, where the subject of our research tends to be a lot more personal, I have to disagree. It's hard to dismiss the individual as insignificant.
In other words, the big problem of survival has been broken down into many small, interconnected factors, and each one of us represents one of those factors.
When the same secret is shared with a group of people, the same fate binds them together. Most people would find this unimaginable, but to us scholars, this is the path that has always beckoned to us.
Aya design's also really interesting.
Sharing knowledge is a good way to fight against fate. I will always believe in that. All right. I think that's everything.
Thanks a lot. But don't go
I mean, the more information you have, the more you can, I want to say bend fate to your will. That sounds like the most anime thing I could have said in that situation. But like, it allows you to execute more, like, different kind of plans, or like have more of an option, you know? Like, you ain't just gotta do... Yeah, it just opens you up to more possibilities. There you go. I think that's what I was trying to say when I turn my brain on and use it. You said they have the worst? The NPCs? Alright. Would you rather be an NPC in Sumeru or an NPC in Honkai Star Rail Amphorius? Okay, be right back, gang. My bladder is full. I need to deal with that.
The ability to appreciate beauty is an important virtue. Hmm. Where's my key? Not again. Hmm. Where's my key? Not again. It's good to get out and stretch your legs once in a while. People aren't made to stay cooped up inside all the time. Hmm. The ability to appreciate beauty is an important virtue. Hmm. My latest design's getting there, but there's still room for improvement. Better make my finishing touches before the deadline creeps up. Hmm. Where's my key? Not again. The ability to appreciate beauty is an important virtue. Where's my key? Not again. My latest design's getting there, but there's still room for improvement. Better make my finishing touches before the deadline creeps up. Where's my key? Not again. It's good to get out and stretch your legs once in a while. People aren't made to stay cooped up inside all the time. My latest design's getting there, but there's still room for improvement. Better make my finishing touches before the deadline creeps up. Where's my key? Not again. It's good to get out and stretch your legs once in a while. People aren't made to stay cooped up inside all the time.
Has Kave just been yapping the whole time? What up, James? Welcome in. His bladder is full and so are our hearts. Good? I don't know if he's good. What have I just seen some dude spray Tom Ford? I seen a dude spray Tom Ford aftershave into his toilet. A fresh smell. What are we doing? Tom Ford.
My latest design's getting there, but there's still room for improvement.
Okay, buddy, relax.
I need
Okay.
my finishing touches before the deadline creeps up.
Anyway. I was like, all right, bro, sure. You got it. I was like, sure.
Ready. We can proceed with the next phase.
Oh.
Alhaitham, how are you getting along?
Most of the information in Aru is written in ancient desert scripts. Some of this is written in a tribal language, while other parts seem to be a variant of an Oasis script, based on the glyph forms.
Oh. Not lost to history, I hope.
Some are. All we can do is infer the meaning based on the rules of related languages. Although, this section actually fills in some of the missing historical record. I'm transcribing it so we can bring it back to the academia.
After Aru started up, 2 more lines of text appeared here. Can you read them?
These guys really just found out some ancient Egyptian history through... like, it's like, imagine just going into the pyramids and then just like, yeah, here we go. We got all this stuff now. Like, what? Why'd that happen so quick? That Kave idol with the key is a reference to Alhaitham's idol animation of pulling out his F key. That's stupid and funny. That's really funny. Why into? I don't know, fresh smell or something? I don't know. I was watching, because I've been really into these cleaning videos lately, gang. Like, I am obsessed with watching people clean their homes. Like, it's so satisfying to me. And I saw one video, and what caught me off guard is he had like these little fabric panels installed inside of his wardrobe and sprayed it there, right? I'm like, well, first of all, you just spray it on the clothes if you wanted the same effect, to be honest, realistically. You don't need to install that, because then it's on the clothes and your wardrobe still smells fresh. Like, that works, right? But then I saw him do it in the toilet. I'm like, what? It's too expensive for that.
Humans may not read what is written by the gods, except by not reading. Victory should not be easy to attain, for it symbolizes divine wisdom. Knowledge must not waver, for it has external borders.
Is this a clue to solving a puzzle? Or is it being symbolic? You can't read it unless you don't read it. Victory is wisdom. Knowledge is confined by borders. Wait.
Step outside the box.
It's a metaphor, isn't it? It's talking about
a chessboard.
We about to play chess?
You were right. The youth of today are skilled at solving riddles.
Have the secrets buried in the desert not been unearthed over the years
Hold
all
on.
the same?
I actually want to know what was said.
A place reachable through wisdom. This day was bound to come sooner or later.
They said victory should not be easy to attain, for it symbolizes divine wisdom. No, that's not. Oh, wait. Divine wisdom. Knowledge must not waver, for it has external borders. That's how I was supposed to get chessboard. Damn. All right, fair play, man. I see how they got there, but like I don't think I would have got there like that. You paid $25. Oh, to see Odyssey. I actually want to watch that as well. You're gonna watch it in IMAX specifically.
I've always been against overly cryptic sentences. Don't you get tired of reading and writing all that?
I might be with him, Loki. I might be with him.
three. Just in time. We've been delving deep into Aru, and now this board has appeared.
I've heard this was how you'd while away your free hours. You must be quite the experts by now in that case.
To be fair, we should have known just because they spoke about how much they like chess too, so.
It is true. King Deshret's chess games are some of the most well-loved of all his wonderful creations. If you have ever been to Safhe Shatranj, you may well be familiar with the chess pieces you see here.
Wait, not gonna miss 70% of those shots. Wait, what do you mean by that? Can you explain what you mean? Like, what's the difference between seeing it in IMAX versus regular? Hey, nice one, Bo.
Is this chessboard supposed to be another visualization of the interior of Aru, then?
Naturally. Visitors, everything is ready. Only by completing the challenge on the board in accordance with the rules will you be permitted to overwrite Aru.
1 second. It's not dangerous, is it?
Dangerous? Why, yes, of course.
I should be the one to go then. Wait for me here.
Sounds like the self-confidence of our present company has rubbed off on you.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm your upperclassman, and that means I have to look out for you.
I appreciate the sentiment, but a game of chess typically requires 2 players. Besides, I'm sure they won't let things get out of hand. Keeping things relatively safe is in your best interest too, isn't it?
Fair enough. I mean, you guys are controlling the difficulty, so please don't go too hard on us, all right?
Ah, but Bennu said he wanted to put some respect into these whippers.
Ain't no way he said whippersnappers too, unironically.
All right. All right.
The ratio. That's kind of rogue. Why is that? Does that happen with IMAX regular? That's so interesting.
Thank you. Obviously, we'll still try to be careful. This doesn't seem like ordinary chess. Is the goal to defeat the opponent?
No, you must enter the board and pass the trials we have placed there.
Ready?
Let's do it.
During the chess trial, Alhaitham and Kaveh must move separately, consuming actions as they do to traverse the obstacle-strewn chessboard. The trial can be passed once both Alhaitham and Kaveh reach the end. So they only have a select amount of movements. The areas that Alhaitham and Kaveh pass through will be marked. Alhaitham is unable to enter an area that Kaveh is marked, and vice versa. Returning to an area that has been already marked will remove the mark and return the previous action consumed. That's cool. Kaveh can make some of the pieces on the chessboard. Kaveh can move some of the pieces on the chessboard, but he can only push them forward toward empty areas. Alhaitham can activate some pieces on the chessboard to unlock certain areas. Oh, okay, so it's like extreme puzzling.
The trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
Ah, but the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
Okay.
King Deshret's favorite primal construct. Living on in suitcase form, of all things. Amusing.
Oh,
Naturally.
excellent work.
Okay. So I guess I'm Kaveh straight away. Is that how that works? I mean, I can go back, but like... How do I switch to Alhaitham? Ah, like that? Oh, that's interesting. Who can move what? I see. So that's how I move it. How do I activate the Jawns? Okay. Another one.
Now is the time for my trial.
Uh-oh.
Now, don't be nervous. I'll make it nice and easy for you.
Stop the cap.
Thanks in advance. We appreciate it.
Don't believe him. I do wonder if I'm going to have to... He's one, isn't he? And go back. There you go. Push that. one. Like this. I don't think that would be the correct way, would it? I have to push this first. And then it's possible. Push this out the way. Okay. One. These puzzles felt kind of mind-numbing with how simple they are. They are pretty simple. Like, I'm not really having to think that much. You just approach...
Don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter.
At least you admit it.
Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Like you pretty much just have to follow wherever... Like, say Cave... Wait. Actually, that's interesting. Because which one's which? Yeah, okay, you are that one. Cool. I wonder if I can move it like that. I can move it like that. That's cool. I'm gonna move this out the way. Because it doesn't punish you for moving anywhere, basically, as long as you move back. So it's like... kind of fine. You were 1, weren't you? Like, if you had limited steps overall, then it'd probably be a lot more annoying, wouldn't it? Two. What have I done? What is blocked? Well, surely I can't be punished for that. It'll be okay. Because he'll just turn it off. Turn it off. There we go. Yo, when he's on the platform, how does that... Can I push stuff when he's on the platform too? I've cooked myself, actually. Wait. Not me talking about how it is actually easy and then cooking myself. You can't, like, pull either. But that is straight up just cooked. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to reset it, I think. Unless... I wonder how it will be going by myself. Have you been to the cinema alone? Yeah. Like, is it something you've done or not really? Hold on. First time? How are you feeling about it? Yo, I can't believe I've cooked myself so hard. That's so sad. Yeah, that's so funny. It really doesn't care. Excited because I want to see the movie, but a bit awkward. Why awkward? Okay, question. Do you guys often talk to people when you see a movie or not really? Yeah, see, I've cooked myself, man. Depends on the movie. Yeah, same. Of course not. You don't? Okay. Because I was I've actually cooked myself by doing that. That's so funny. I think I do have to just reset. It might have been okay, but it just feels like Seems like a bit of a loner thing to do. People are going to think I don't have friends.
King.
Do you think people are really going to care?
Rather inappropriate. You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter.
I don't know if people are going to care.
Follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
And even if they do care, why would you care? Who are they to you? They're nobody. It doesn't matter. It's fine, right? Like, I think it's okay. You like talk to strangers? No. Like, if you go with a friend, no one will care if you watch a movie on your own. Also, you're a boss for doing that, so you got aura. I agree on that. Because you have trauma? Wait, in relation to, like, doing things alone. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, by the way, obviously. Okay, I should follow the guides. Oh, just in people judging. I want one, don't I? What up, Jage? Welcome in. Own it? I agree, I agree. I don't remember if he... We'll see. Like, getting the tickets, there were no single bookings visible. Everything was either full or in pairs. I don't think I've actually noticed anything like that before. That's interesting.
Alhaitham, what are you thinking?
Huh? Sorry, I'm
If you
not.
don't want to wait, you're free to leave.
I never wanted to wait in the first place. Chessboard gave me no choice.
So can I push this back
If you say
past
so.
the steps? You can't. Okay, it is blocked off. Yeah, it can't even reach there. So I'm thinking it's probably closer to... let's see if that will...
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not...
Because he already did that.
I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
These two arguing right now. Please, relax. Please. Kind of really sucks that the ratio will be cooked on Blu-ray. Yeah, it's kind of interesting because I was thinking like doing different versions like that kind of makes me think of, oh, that's kind of cute. Look, it's like they walked up the aisle together or something. Went to the museum by myself when I don't know what that is.
Done.
I'm trying to figure out what that acronym is, Ultima. Nah, I can't figure it out. You said you got stuck on this one for ages? Really?
Finally, it's over. But seriously, that was
Oh, How to Train Your
incredible.
Dragon.
Standing on the chessboard felt completely different from standing on solid ground.
Yeah,
And
I cooked it the first time. I'm not gonna lie, I cooked it the first time because I was not locked in, but we did it all right.
Oh, sorry. I'll save my thoughts for later. Thanks to the three of you for helping us out with this. Is it just me, or were you giving us quite a lot of guidance along the way?
We made but a humble contribution.
Cuties, bless them.
You lived up to our expectations. Bravo! Our aid was not given for naught.
In addition to the existing functions, I'd like to ask you for another favor. Since Aru's interference shield can cover the entirety of the mausoleum, it should be possible to extend its range even further. Perhaps you can find a way.
So, building upon the existing functions to I'm with you.
Imagine for a moment. What would the ideal outcome look like if this function were compatible with the devices?
I agree. This is the best solution possible. Please, everyone, we beg you to help us.
Me, oh my. Well, since you ask so very nicely, I suppose... Goatee?
The way they refer to each other is so funny. What do you mean, goatee? I'm buying brand new day tickets earlier. I bought them today. I literally went to buy some seats, right? Only for the... only for them to instantly be like, actually, sorry, no. I was like, well, that's great. So I bought the tickets in front in the exact... It was crazy because I was like, what do you mean I was buying them and someone bought the exact same number of tickets in that exact spot as I was buying them? Like, that doesn't make any sense at all. That's crazy. I feel like it had to have been some kind of glitch where it thought I bought them and I didn't. Or it, like, reserved them for me, but then it wouldn't work, you know? It was, I don't know, it was really strange. It took me like 20 minutes to buy these Spider-Man tickets. And I think it's because everyone had the same thought process as me, where it's like, oh, wait, Avengers Doomsday. Oh, Spider-Man tickets, I should get those, you know?
Naturally.
Naturally.
Time to go! Let's go find Ahita!
You know who I miss? Kahula! Is that crazy? It might be a bit crazy. I do, though, a little bit.
There you are. Miss Nicole truly is an angel. She shows great wisdom
She is,
in
isn't
guiding
she?
others.
She is.
And she has already sent word to Natlan on our behalf. She said that while the other members of the Hexen Circle are busy with important work,
Shout out to the Hex Girls.
quite free, and she's more than willing to accompany the people of Sumeru for the entire journey.
Oh, yes, Nicole, all right. Always super patient and loves to help everyone out. She's the best.
She is. So kind and enthusiastic. Well, time for us to get going. Let's head out.
Did you pull for Sandrone? I did not. I feel like I should have, but I also didn't really have that much in terms of resources. And I really need... I need Alice! So, you know. Holding on to the little wishes I have right now. Wee! Bada wee! Yo? What's wrong with me? I'm not reaching, wait. I might be okay. Should be alright. Who did pull for Sandrone? I'm not reaching it. That's fine. It's not fine. It's not fair. Watch this, though. Damn, I didn't realize how much you drop. Oh, you skipped Sandrone? I do really like her. I kind of wish I did, but like, I'm very serious about Alice. Very serious about Alice. It's very important to me that I get Alice. If I don't, it's raps. I quit Genshin. You hate her during her own event? Damn.
This should be one of the closest places to Natlan in all of Sumeru.
If you could get free C6 R5 Alice, but the cost would be you could never own any good teammates for her, would you do it? What would be the point in making her that powerful? I'm okay just having Alice regular and having good teammates that will support her.
There's the barrier Nicole and Nefer mentioned. It completely cuts this nation off from the others. But why? Why separate you from the rest of the world now, specifically?
How is it free when it comes with a cost? That's a bar. That's a bar. Yo, what up, 2K? How you doing? How was your weekend? Not bad. It was all right. Pretty chill. Yo, you ever had Korean burgers? Yo, them joints lit. Oh my god. Anyway. Totally unrelated. What was I gonna say? Yeah. JH, hoping to finish this maybe Wednesday. Actually, I don't know. All right, so we got this today. Maybe Friday, because Tuesday, Wednesday might be Honkai Star Rail finishing Emphorius, unless I finish this tomorrow. And then nah. Tuesday, Wednesday, Emphorius, and then next week I will do the event on stream probably. There's stuff in Genshin I want to catch up on stream. And I did know a pet because I got to that point in Nahida's story quest. That's why I knew her. Like I clocked it on my my quest log.
And if I'm not mistaken, Irminsul was polluted once before, wasn't it?
I think that's right. The forbidden knowledge was eliminated, but the fact that Irminsul was polluted should remain unchanged. Hey! Yo! There she is.
Good question. I'm wondering the same thing myself.
Oh my god.
That voice.
Why do we pretend we don't know who this is? Why did we question mark?
Hello, traveler. It's been a while.
I'm building your team right now. Please.
Hello there.
That's the second Obi-Wan Kenobi reference we've had this act.
Hello, Dendro Archon.
Malika, I apologize for asking you to meet at the border on such short notice.
Yeah, but she got her bike. She's all right.
I apologize for not being able to greet you in person. The form in which you see me now is one carried by the traveler. The real me is inside the mausoleum of King Deshret, and I am reaching out to you with my mind from here.
We do the Moon World quest? Yeah, sure.
Irminsul has been infiltrated by the Doctor. We must be on our guard, as he can spy on information in the world from within the tree. Fortunately, there is no record of the traveler in Irminsul, and you are still within Natlan's borders.
My records will be preserved in the Night Kingdom, rather than the ley lines. As long as the Night Kingdom remains disconnected from the ley line cycle, the Doctor has no way of knowing my movements.
Exactly.
So by meeting each other in this way, the meeting essentially never happened. No wonder Paimon didn't come.
Right.
You were concerned that her activity would be recorded by Irminsul.
I thought... Oh, wait. No, wait. Because Wait. Paimon is locked into Irminsul, right? Paimon doesn't... Paimon's not considered like an outlander. Does that change some theories? Wait, I'll have to think about that later.
The Natlanese have heard about the situation in Sumeru. With the borders sealed off, merchants have been forced to stop their shipments.
I think it does change the theory.
It's pretty serious. And you're the ones bearing the brunt of it.
Yeah, I don't think it does change theories necessarily, because if there is some relation to Paimon and the heavenly principles, like it could because even our sibling, they're considered part of Teyvat, and they're logged in Irminsul, correct? So the same could be said for Paimon, even if there is a connection to the ship in some way. So I don't think it's that crazy. That's interesting,
I'd
though.
like to address the question you raised at the beginning. I can offer a brief explanation, although it will sound rather cruel.
Well, they're not a descender, rather.
I don't reach this conclusion gladly, but Irminsul predates the heavenly principles. It existed long ago, when the dragons of Natlan were at the height of their power. So even when the people of Sumeru became ill because of pollution, it was not a critical issue from the perspective of Irminsul itself. As long as it continues to function normally, the barrier will not be activated. But this time, the Doctor's invasion has directly affected the tree. That is what caused the barrier to deploy. The heavenly principles established a rule that when Irminsul is plunged into grave danger, a portion of power will be reserved to isolate Sumeru. That way, even if Sumeru is destroyed, the outside world at least has some time to catch its breath.
We'd certainly need it.
Sorry, you said how many Huggies has Nahida earned after this is all done? I know she's a child, but I don't know if she's wearing nappies like that, bro. Huggies is a brand of nappies or diapers for you Americans.
The heavenly principles created almost everything that exists in Teyvat today. To them, preserving the existence of the world and its inhabitants takes priority over protecting Sumeru.
Meaning, protecting Sumeru now falls to you.
Yes. My own power may be limited, especially compared to yours. But that doesn't mean that we're just gonna sit around and wait for the end. If necessary, I will utilize any and every means at my disposal.
Nicole of the Hexen Circle didn't say exactly what this meeting was about. But after hearing everything you've said so far, I think I can guess where this is going.
That's right. Nahida and I discussed it at length. We both know how presumptuous this is, but...
You need the Pyronosis, don't you?
Yes, you guessed correctly.
We're not the Fatui or anything, though. Don't worry.
Originally, I only intended to borrow it, but the situation is far graver than I foresaw. So instead, what I ask of you is...
It's kind of crazy. It's kind of a crazy ass.
Please give the Pyronosis to Sumeru.
Why do you sound so nervous?
Because it's a crazy ass.
Be shy.
Surely a gnosis is pretty important to a god.
I guess, but it's not as if losing it would suddenly render us powerless. But I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that. With all the nations you've traveled to, and all the gods you've met, you must have realized that by now.
This is better than Dottore just having it.
As far as I'm
I wonder if he would account for this,
a
though.
gnosis is basically an elemental energy enhancer. But I don't usually use it. You know me. I like to think I'm pretty strong without it.
We love you, Mawika.
Yeah. Not about to dispute that.
That thing's gonna end up in the Fatui's hands. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I feel like, regardless, the Fatui may have known it would come to this. They planned ahead. It's like, if we force them into the position where they need to do this, then we can just take it from Sumeru. It's like, what?
So you see, you don't need to sweat it. Here, take the Pyronosis.
Uh-huh. Just like that?
Uh-huh. Just like that. To tell the truth, I've always toyed with the idea of giving it
That's
to
kind of
someone who
cute.
needs
She's
it
just
more
been
than
waiting.
I do. I know you accompanied Nahida here to try and increase the chance of success. It's a good thing you did, because your involvement is one of the main reasons you've managed to persuade me.
Are you sure about this? Handing over your gnosis just because of me?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but that's how much trust and respect she
I
has
won't
for
try
us.
to quantify it, but trust me, handing over the gnosis to Tumaini is far from the craziest idea I could think of.
Shout out to Tumaini Granger. That's us, man.
Besides, even if you hadn't come here personally, I think I still would have agreed to Nahida's request. Irminsul doesn't just affect Sumeru.
Right.
It impacts all of Teyvat. I know all too well how difficult it can be to protect the things you care about. So logically, morally, or however you want to cut it, helping you is the right thing to do.
Tumaini Granger is crazy. That's what I was calling it all of as soon as we got that name in Natlan, that was my name for us, Tumaini Granger.
You don't need to tell me the specifics of your plan. Where the gnosis is involved, the tighter the secrecy, the higher your chances of success.
Mawika, my heartfelt thanks go to you and the people of Natlan.
Don't mention it. But now for the hard part. How do I actually give it to you? The Irminsul barrier is right in the way.
Can I just walk through?
I have an idea.
Yeah. Yeah, it was as simple as that.
Just as I thought.
Incredible.
Just walk through, innit?
What did you do?
If I'm not affected by Irminsul, why would I be affected by the barrier?
Just made a lucky guess. This seems to happen quite a lot. Things that apply to everyone else don't seem to apply to me. I figured the same might be true here.
Irminsul usually produces effects based on the records it holds. Since the Traveler is a descender, Irminsul contains no records of her, and thus has no way to impede her.
Is that right? You really are full of surprises.
Nice to see you again.
Catch.
We should ask for a hug. Whoa.
Whoa!
Why would you throw? Am I actually her?
Thank you, Mawika.
What? We're next to each other. Why are we throwing it?
Something so important.
They threw it just so they could exchange the cutscene like that. Because I don't like showing characters hand-to-hand stuff. Nikki, welcome, welcome. Thank you, I appreciate it. That's a lot of trust to put in one person. Much respect, to be honest. Shows a strength of character. Yeah, we love her. We're trying to build a team based on her, but it's taken me a minute to make it actually usable.
All right. No need to get so formal. It's not like we're strangers. Besides, there's still one problem.
Too many
You might be able to pass through the barrier, but I don't know about the Gnosis.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like,
other surprises for us, traveler?
And would it log that the Gnosis is there? I don't know.
Let me try something. I have the Pyronosis in my hand.
What if I eat it?
It feels strangely ordinary.
What if I put it in my mouth and walk through? Then what?
And yet, I need to think hard about my memories of Pyro. My memories of journeying through
Evangelion cutscene.
all those important experiences I've had.
Kahula how? What's just saying? I missed that for.
The Gnosis disappeared. Traveler, are you alright?
Did you choke on it?
I'm fine. The Pyronosis disappeared into my body, just like phlogiston.
That's kind of crazy.
Maybe it resonates with you because you've mastered the power of phlogiston. You might not be recorded in the ley lines, but you're still our Tumaini.
I just said eat it. That's what she did, technically. There we go. No goodbye hug from Maoika? Amazing. I made it back through with the Gnosis.
Please allow me to express my gratitude once again, Malika.
Pleasure. Well, I've given you all the help I can. The rest is up to you. Good luck.
We won't let you down.
This is cute.
Yeah, we aren't about to lose.
Girl power. They're also the Powerpuff Girls, if you think about it. Because like, I used to be blue. So we would have had Nahida green, Maoika red, and then we would have had blue Lumine. Because I changed my outfit, it doesn't line up. Hermione's smuggling ring is about to start. What? What do you mean?
Traveler, Paimon.
We're no criminal. We don't smuggle things.
Paimon's a teensy bit nervous, but only a teeny tiny bit. Seems like she's gotten way braver over the last few years, huh?
Of course. After all the adventures you've had with
Proud of you, Paimon.
I'm sure you've gained a lot of experience and grown as a person.
I'm doing all right. What about you, Nahida? How are you holding up?
With the negative effects of Irminsul, I'm a bit like a piece of fruit that's been burrowed into by hungry insects and left to rot.
What an image.
I'd be lying if I said it was nothing. But please don't worry. We all know what we're getting into, and we've prepared as well as we can. I believe in everyone. I believe in you. And I believe in myself.
Believe in myself.
Stoking the fire inside oneself is certainly one way to live. But knowing when to rely on one's companions is also a form of great wisdom.
I can respect that. Dun, 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 dun.
I've been quietly learning little things from everyone, like plucking tufts of fur from a sumpter beast.
Me too. With the constant traveling, I'm always learning and growing. That's the journey of life.
I think there's someone else here who would share that sentiment.
Yo, Makoto.
Don't worry about what I think. I was just passing by and happened to overhear your conversation.
What are you talking about, Hat Guy? This is the top floor. No one passes by the top floor.
She kind of spitting.
Says who? You can fly just like I can. I would have thought it makes sense to you of all people.
Now he's spitting.
I don't know why, but I feel a little more relaxed now.
It shows that you feel comfortable laying down your burdens in our presence. It means that Sumeru is a place you can trust, you know we have your back. And we feel exactly the same way around you. That's what it means to be friends.
That transition caught me all up. Oh, bye, Mom. Bye, Mom. To go elsewhere. Wait, hold on. I want to yap with people. I'm not trying to leave yet.
It's finally done. Ugh, but I have a nagging feeling that there's something I've forgotten.
Your husband? Ah, there you go.
Oh, there you are. Everything wrapped up on your end? Okay, fair enough. That was a pointless question. We were working in tandem, after all.
Just an excuse to talk to him, huh?
You must really be exhausted.
Well, it's been a busy day for both of us.
When work ends, you clock out. No.
Yeah, we're definitely due a break. Probably a little late to start drinking now, though. I'll stick with water. Here, this one's for you.
Thanks.
You want a bite to eat? I can grab us something.
Ooh, they're going on a date.
Stove nearby. Let me take a look.
Are you nervous?
A little, yeah. Unlike you, it seems. How are you not feeling at all nervous?
Are they canonically gay? They may as well be. They're roommates, you know. So we like exactly, but we're like, yeah, sure, buddy. Yeah, we get it.
Because everything that happens next is beyond my individual control. I don't worry about things I cannot influence.
What do you mean, cannot influence? You're the one who came up with half of the strategies we ended up using.
There's only so much I can do. I was only doing my duty.
Was it like this last time, too?
Yeah, he wasn't around.
You mean with Azar and his accomplices? Yes and no. The situation back then was easier to control, but we weren't as prepared as we are this time.
So the enemy is stronger, but so are we. I still vividly remember the way you interrogated me in the library after the fact. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
If your memory is so vivid, you might also recall that it was you who came looking for an argument. You're often the one who initiates these things, you know.
I came for a conversation. I didn't know it was going to turn into an argument. Anyway, at least I showed up this time. So, what do you think?
What do I think? I think we're certainly better off for it.
That's cute.
It's good having me around to help out, huh?
Absolutely. As a citizen of Sumeru, you displayed a remarkable sense of responsibility in the face of disaster.
Certainly feels that way. I just shudder to think how the world would have ended up if we hadn't gotten control of the situation. So, do you think this is what impending disaster looks like? The sky is so clear, and there isn't a whiff of decay or destruction in the air. It's hard to imagine that the fall of humanity could happen on an ordinary day like this.
Awful things happen all the time. Sometimes people can stop them, and sometimes they can't.
He's very matter-of-fact about
What you
this.
and I have done is increase our chances of stopping this one.
Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can. Oh, nothing. It's nothing. I hope everything works out tomorrow.
It will. As long as we stick to the plan, our chances of success are good.
It's really strange. You're my junior.
He does seem older. He does seem hella older.
I do.
I think it's mostly a matter of temperament.
Ugh. Walked right into that one, didn't I?
He reminds me of someone else, but I can't figure out who it is. Oh. Why did I do that? Why are they all underground, bro? I guess I gotta go in here. Oh. Let's assume. What up, gang? He does have gray hair. He's not that old.
We'll make our move after sunrise tomorrow.
Good. Is everything ready?
As much as possible.
That'll be enough. Don't let the pressure get to you. We'll take things one step at a time. That's how we've always done it.
Master Tainari! Mr. Sino! So this is where you were. I brought some juice and some water. Would you like some?
I know how easily you get dehydrated in the desert, so you should definitely have some water. In which case, I'll have the juice.
That's kind of wholesome.
I gotta ask, though. Who's on juice-making duty at a time like this?
The juicer from That's So Raven.
Madame Farazan said she was feeling a little nervous, so I told her about the automatic juicer my friend invented. She took it right off me and started making carton after carton of juice.
Fair.
A juicer? Did Sucrose send that to you?
Yeah. I
That makes
hadn't had
sense.
the chance to try it out before this incident occurred, but I couldn't bear to leave it behind in Gandharville.
That man is putting that juice away.
I think so too.
Kale, how are you feeling?
Physically, I'm okay, but it just still feels strange to me. Why would a great power like this come to someone like me?
I wonder if we'll get an upgrade.
I know the feeling well. That same question ran through my mind every
For
time.
Carlo's character.
At least now, you have someone who can relate to you.
All the more reason that you should apply for Spontamod. Tainari fiercely opposes the idea, though.
Those two things are completely unrelated.
What are we all chatting about, Would anyone like any juice?
Oh, we have some juice. Don't worry.
You have some already. I had some earlier, ma'am. Maybe give the extra to someone else? Very well, very well. I shall be off then.
There's
She's so funny.
enormous power, and then there's little old you. You feel like there's no connection between the two. And that sense of dissonance is difficult to get used to.
Yeah. But after all this time, I can't believe this stuff still gets to me sometimes. Makes me feel a little childish.
Kale, just because we normally keep the conversation light doesn't mean we can't discuss deeper
Exactly,
issues.
March 7th. It's okay.
I don't think it's childish at all. You were the victim of a terrible crime. It's normal to struggle with the fallout from it. You have absolutely nothing to be ashamed of.
My professor once told me that no incident can be considered truly resolved until the victim says it's over. Your rage and your pain are completely justified.
Thanks. Miss Nicole said that. The same god remains which were once used to inflict so much pain upon me have now become a weapon with which I can protect everyone. It's like my own personal kind of evolution. Every innocent person who's been hurt needs time to realize that it wasn't their fault. I was the same, but it's all about to be over. Tomorrow, it ends for good.
We're in the end game now.
I don't know if you've noticed, but you rarely stumble over your words anymore.
She's much more confident.
And your outlook has become much more positive. It's a big change from how you used to be.
And since this isn't over, you can settle the matter on your own terms. It's time you seized back control. I believe in you.
Yeah. Sumero is my home. And it's so important to me. I have to protect it. No. I will protect it.
And once you're done, how about you come back and apply for Spontamod?
Stop it with the sales pitch, would you?
Hey, excuse me. There are still 3 unclaimed cups of juice here. Why don't
She
you
really trying to pawn off these juices.
My arms are getting sore from carrying them around everywhere.
Madame Farazan, why are you... Here, let me take them off your hands.
Thank you, Madame Farazan.
Drink up and enjoy my handiwork. I think I'm going to make something else now instead.
She's very cute, actually.
Please, try to relax, Madame Farazan. Your nerves are starting to get the better of you.
I know.
That was cute. Is there one above me? I don't think there is there? They're both below. Oh, I can rest for the night now? I can rest for the night. I want to talk to these two. Still more.
Something on your mind, Miss Nefer?
Nothing in particular. It's just...
Right about now.
Right now, the future feels strange and unfamiliar.
But the future has not yet
Yeah, I was going
arrived.
to say, how can it feel unfamiliar?
How can you say how it feels?
Some people know that there's an impending disaster. Others remain blissfully unaware. Each group is imagining an entirely different future while walking towards the same one.
I see.
But when they get there, they'll still find they feel differently about it. People are shaped by their circumstances. Different circumstances create people with different perspectives.
That's his life.
I've always found the perspective of the Vahumana Darshan to be a particularly incisive one.
Even at the height of the crisis in Nod
She's so Sailor Moon.
people held diverging opinions. But things are different this time.
Indeed. Regardless of faith, gender, wealth, skin color, or eye color, everyone in Sumeru knows what will happen tomorrow.
The world has never been an especially fair place. Yet now, against all odds, a moment of unprecedented unity and equality is about to take place. It's fascinating.
Yo, Nefer's design is crazy.
If only my father could have lived to see this era.
Era. To me,
I was going to say.
that term represents a much greater span of time. It can be an unsettling word. I would even say I'm afraid of it.
Do angels even feel fear?
Yes, at least I do. I fear the gap that grows wider with each passing day, and the never-ending flow of time.
The gap of time between a certain period, you mean? Like,
renders all memories insignificant and reduces all splendor to nothing. But those memories are the one thing I do not want to lose.
your streak reset? Damn.
You're very human in that regard.
If angels draw too close
Afraid of
to
loss of
humanity,
memory.
our wings burn away in the bright flame of awareness, and we fall to the
Memories are kind of what make people people in
After
some way.
spending so long among humans, I have lost much of my former glory.
Maybe that's a good thing. You're more human than
Right.
some humans are.
I've been talking to Kale a lot in recent days. We seem to be in completely opposite situations.
She's becoming more like a god, you're becoming more like a human.
Case studies for
It's
comparison.
kind of interesting.
Case studies for who?
Myself, I suppose. After comparing the two of us, I suddenly discovered that I desired more than before. It was a gentle, pleasant sensation. Just as most people pursue glory and miracles, I too am pursuing miracles of my own, guiding humans to make the miracles in their hearts a reality. That is my miracle. It doesn't sound so bad, does it?
That's cute. I like how none of them are addressing us directly, but we're still learning stuff about them. Do I need to go to... Wait, where am I now? What up, Mint? How we doing? This is no Guilty Gear stream? Nani? When have I ever done that? Welcome in. How are you? I remember I was supposed to do some Guilty Gear stuff, and I reached out to the... okay, I was literally on that floor. I reached out to the people who at the time were... I keep doing it. Yeah, I reached out to one of the community people to try and do some stuff because I wanted to play as a certain character. And they never got back to me after a few emails. And then it just never ended up happening. I really wanted to play as Jack-O-Lantern. Like, I wanted to play and try out the DLC characters. It was unfortunate indeed. How have you been though? Ah. Gang, I don't know where this last one is, so this is gonna have to be it for me after. Oh, what the hell? How have you been?
Look at the time. I should head back.
You were standing perfectly still.
I'm so sorry. I was in a hurry and didn't look where I was going. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Oh, hat guy.
Wait. You're...
Oh, this is awkward. This is kind of awkward, actually.
Not exactly. I think we may have crossed paths by the house of Dana before.
Oh. You're Hat Guy! From Vahumana, right?
You recognize me?
The clue's in the name. Mr. Hat Guy.
Fair point.
Literally.
It's getting pretty late. What's keeping you up?
I could ask you the same question.
Now, this is so awkward.
All the workload for the Ratawa Histarshan wrapped up a good while ago.
I guess this is part of, like, him making up for his sins of his past life in a way, though. Like, he has to kind of deal with these kind of things.
Well, I have something
guilt.
of a background in Satyavada life, so I was helping the Dendro Archon make some preparations. But I must have lost track of time.
Did you find the experience enlightening at all?
Honestly, it was tedious and uneventful at first. But eventually, I think I did sense some profound truths. But they also brought a lot of suffering with them.
No worries, Nikki. I'll make sure to get to it as soon as I finish stream in a few. And you said she looked cross-eyed?
I was told that I even shed tears
I'm not
while
sure
I
I
was
see it.
meditating. Though I have no idea why. Sorry.
Probably trauma.
I hope I'm not scaring you.
Not at all. It just proves you're very accomplished in your research. Good night. I wish you all the best for tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. You too.
That was an interesting one. That was kind of cool to see them interact. Okay, I don't know where that last one is, so I will just be leaving, I fear.
Too bad we've got a fight tomorrow. I could really do with a stiff drink.
Let us pray instead.
Dude, she's so Yu-Gi-Oh coded. Oh, I do need to add you on Discord. Thank you for the reminder.
Prayer. How nostalgic.
Lord Sangama Bay. Came to get some fresh air too, did ya?
That's right. Actually, I was hoping I might run into you, Dia. I wanted to let you know that I've stocked up on that perfume you said you were so fond of.
No, really? I'll take two. Any chance of
Sounds
a
like me.
friends and family discount?
She definitely sounds like me.
I knew you'd ask that. And
She gonna say hell no.
afraid to say that. Surprise! It's free of charge.
Oh.
That's very generous
Damn.
of you, Lord Sangama Bay. Does this mean you've made a fortune in Notcry?
Nope. Turns out it's not that easy to turn a profit there. I even ran some assorted losses. But anyway, that has nothing to do with why I wanted to give you and Dia a small gift. Remember that merchant caravan you two rescued in the desert last
I
month?
see.
That was transporting my goods.
No way! I had no idea that was your shipment. Explains the, eclectic mix of goods, though.
Lord Sangama Bay's investment in the desert and generous stockpiling of goods has helped many people over the years. The shelters you funded especially have made life a little easier for the children and the elderly.
Wait, how did you know about that? Oh, I see. Ugh, that pesky lady. Aren't intel brokers at least supposed to charge for divulging people's secrets?
She and Candace go way back. It's normal for close friends to share things you wouldn't tell to everyone else.
That's true.
Sure, but why did they have to be things about me?
That's how Nefer shows that she cares.
She wishes for all of us to know what a generous person you truly are.
It must be hard trying to make a living far away from home. Just because we can tell what kind of person you are doesn't mean everyone else can.
Well, maybe her intentions were partly good, but I don't think that's the full story. I'm sure she enjoyed knowing how much it would annoy me. Until...
Definitely with you on that. Does
more
praying
Candace
help you stay calm?
That I said her name. No.
Defending one's home is a just cause. My heart is filled with a mix of anger and hope.
Anger. You know, being able to get angry is a good thing. It shows that you're in touch with the real world, and that you have the passion to pursue something you believe in.
Can this Dory be any more fun? Thank God. Thank God I didn't get got. I like these character designs. They are really good. I actually want to do a... Oh, Dunyazad. I want to do a kind of like ranking character designs and outfits for Genshin. I think it would be fun. Similar to what I did with League of Legends.
What are you doing out here?
Just taking a walk to clear my head. And look where I ended up. Were you praying just now?
Yes, Miss Dunyazad.
How do you take a walk and you end up in the desert, bro?
Come on, it's fine. She won't mind who you pray to.
Oh, then sure.
I remember you, Miss Dunyazad. You visited my shop before. If I recall correctly, the god you worship is the Dendro Archon, correct?
That's right. She is such a gentle and kind god. But to me,
Shout out to Nahida.
she's more than just a god I worship. I see her more as a friend. And so do many others. She's not some almighty god who
She really did
reigns
keep a
on
lot of people
high,
company back then.
but a genuine friend.
Agreed. She's a wise teacher and a good friend.
I spoke with several people during the evacuation. Everyone's aware that tomorrow's battle is one that ordinary people can join too. A battle to fight for our friends and our homeland. Oh, it makes me glad. I can finally do something for those who protected me.
No more Elazar.
You've grown so much since we first met.
Oh, a compliment? Ooh, more please. Thank you.
My lady, you've
Understandable.
always been a remarkably strong and ambitious person. It's indisputable. And that's not just a compliment. It's a statement of fact. What are
You
you
took that to
praying
heart,
for?
huh?
Our beliefs may not be entirely the same, but we both wish for the same thing.
I pray that everyone will rise to the challenges ahead and return safe and sound.
I pray for the safe return of all my companions.
Same thing. That's wholesome. I like it. Where to next? We rest for the night.
Time to go! Let's meet the others at the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Wish me luck for Himiko. You summon him right now. I wish you luck. I wish you luck. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Right. So next time we stream Genshin, hopefully we will finish this